When did you get here? Have you been there long? Odd. Hi!
Hi!
Welcome back, everybody, to Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright Spirit of Justice. What? Do you call it Phoenix Wright? Do you guys call the series Phoenix Wright or Ace Attorney?
I call
Ace
it
Attorney.
Phoenix Wright.
Ace Attorney.
Saps? Saps! Don't be sleeping! Wake up, Saps. You gotta take your characters back. You
I'll
silly
try.
man. Yes. Hello, everybody. We're back. We're continuing with Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice.
Ace Wright.
Whoa.
Oh shit, the
Ace
game
Wright.
title's wrong.
Oh, no. Can somebody get that?
I can get it. I can get it. I go there now.
Thank you, J-Man. Thank you, J-Man.
I will do my best to give it a name.
Can anybody recall what the fuck we were talking about?
I was being adorable and really great.
Oh yeah,
That's right.
you were.
We just came back from break.
Saps, you weren't
Oh
there.
yeah,
Oh, that's right.
I've seen it though.
Phoenix has something going on that we don't understand, and I'm scared to find
Yeah.
out what that is.
There's some shit going
There's
down.
some shit going on.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Who's judge right now? Is
I
it
am.
Fulshin?
That's full.
Okay, good luck.
Alright, court is once again back in session. No, the Mr. Wright, about that last objection you raised.
We, the plaintiffs, still believe that the defense has yet to sufficiently prove its case. They claim that according to legend, the Founder's Orb would bestow spiritual power, yet the relic in question has failed to do so. Therefore, it has failed its own test. See?
Really?
I see.
That's some bullshit.
Oh.
Hey, Apollo.
He's sticking with that ridiculous argument?
Furthermore, even if it is the Founder's Orb, it can't be awarded to the Defiant Dragons. After all, they were the ones who killed Dr. Buff.
Objection! What are you talking about? This was already proven to be false. There's no grounds for asserting that the Defiant Dragons murdered the Doctor.
Not so.
Why
But I'm
not?
afraid that there are, Mr. Justice. Your Honor, I would like to present new testimony to this court. Testimony that will show that That's a Rebel did in fact kill Dr. Buff.
I can do this voice again.
What?
I said,
No!
very well. You may call your witness.
I guess Mr. Wright found another new angle?
What new testimony could there be this late in the game?
Oh,
God,
Okay.
no!
well, welcome back, Paul.
Fellow citizens, it is I, Paul Atishon, the once and future representative of the people.
Oh, you got your cold back, huh? Jeez, not his old voice again.
Oh my god!
My client divulged new information to me during the recess. He remembered something he saw, you see. Something crucial to this case.
How very convenient.
Witness testimony.
I'm
That's
witnessing it.
crime. Yep.
It was around 11 at night, and I was out on a mobile meet and greet around the village. That's when I saw Dr. Buff being murdered from outside his study window. Mr. Arbel, alright, get them. Mr. Arbel snuck up from behind and struck him on the head. His weapon of choice, a suitcase. A big, strong man like him could easily swing a heavy suitcase into someone's head.
Well, that's just fucking. You're just throwing that out there.
You don't know that.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
saw the murder as it happened? And you're just telling us now because?
I have my reasons. I saved the best for last. It's a tactic known to all great political greats.
All great political greats.
They're
All
so
of
great.
them.
There's
All
so
one
great.
of them.
The murder weapon was a complete mystery, but my client's eyewitness account has finally brought it into the light.
According to the autopsy report, Dr. Buff was struck in the head by the corner of some object.
I suppose a suitcase has corners.
Alright.
Ah! But eyewitness testimony isn't the same as hard evidence.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that if I were you.
Uh-huh. And what's that supposed to mean?
We have physical evidence too. A luminol test revealed that
Blood.
somebody bled alien blood all over the suitcase. The doctor's blood on Dr. Rova's suitcase.
It's not pink at all.
No.
But how does that prove Mr. Rebel used it as a weapon?
Objection!
Oh.
You should know the answer to that, Mr. Justice. Since you know as well as I that the suitcase is covered in his fingerprints.
I forgot we dusted it right in front of Emma.
Wow, you idiot.
Or
Oh
with
my God,
Emma,
I can't believe
actually.
This is happening. What's going on? No, the suitcase has corners. Is blue blood? What?
Oh my
The
god.
turnabout terror strikes again.
He double died.
Okay, I'm gonna take away one of your croissants for that, Apollo.
Hey!
I'm gonna push you into a locker for that, Apollo.
This is quite convincing testimony and evidence. I can't think of a single other object that has this many corners on it. There's corners everywhere. Anyway, you may proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Justice.
Mr. Blesses.
This buzzes.
Okay. That's his crime.
It was around at 11 at night and I was on a mobile meet and greet around the village.
Hold it.
No.
You were on a so-called mobile meet and greet at 11 at night.
That's right. It's a perfect time because everyone's at home. You should have seen how the villagers' eyes teared up when they heard what I had to say.
With tears of frustration, no doubt. You weren't riding around in your palanquin?
That's right. Some village idiot reported me to the police.
Wow.
I've been banned from using it after dark.
No wonder what with all the noise he makes.
So what exactly did you see then?
That's when I saw Dr. Buff being murdered from the outside of his study window.
Hold it! Sounds like you witnessed something rather shocking.
Indeed, I didn't even believe it at first. I mean, a vicious murder in Kurain.
There haven't been many murders there, I take it. Yes, take it.
If I'm elected, I promise you that such a terrible tragedy will never happen again. A vote for me is a vote to banish murder forever from our beloved Kurain village.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Mr. Atishon Wimperson, please tell the court what you saw at the scene of the crime.
Okay.
Mr. Rebel snuck up from behind and struck him on the head.
Oh,
Snuck up from behind, did he?
Oh my god!
Are you enjoying your dinner?
Soda. I was sipping a soda and it's mid-sip.
Apollo, the last time I allowed somebody in here to bring a beverage, there were many scorched wounds.
We all chose together.
Good reference.
Wait, what? Oh, okay.
He's talking about another character that appeared earlier in the series.
So you're
Right on.
saying the
Oh.
doctor never even realized Mr. Rebel was there?
That's right. He was utterly absorbed in a book.
I see.
Not a Burke.
You know, what did you see Mr. Rebel do next?
He climbed out the bookshelf ladder and dumped a bunch of books down on the body. I believe he was trying to make it look like an accident. But that idiot didn't realize I could see everything from the outside the window. The.
One of those statements doesn't feel right.
Was it a the?
It was the last one, probably.
Yeah. Your Honor, I believe the witness made an important statement just now.
Dad's is an idiot!
idiot.
Granted.
That's an idiot.
So what do you want, Paula?
Ooh, ooh. I mean, he could be reading a book.
Wait.
I mean, he could have been an idiot. He wasn't reading a
that's-
book. We know he
He
wasn't
was
reading a book.
definitely being an idiot.
Wait, we know
Is that what you want me to click on?
Well,
Remember,
can we look at the map again?
Well, we've already didn't we already establish that he was looking at the orb?
Didn't that happen after? Like, he had to go hide it, then come back, then get murdered.
Okay.
I thought that the whole thing was that it was easy to see him get killed.
Yeah, there's something with the window. And...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then
So
there
you
you
should
go.
be able to see the guy watching.
Let's say reading a book.
Okay. The doctor was reading a book at the time of the murder. That's vital testimony.
How?
That's an idiot. That's also vital testimony.
I mean,
We'll grab it later.
Okay.
I won't deny this fact!
Can I?
Yeah, all right.
Fuck. Okay. Whatever. You guys fucking judge yourself.
The doctor was standing in front of the bookshelf, absorbed in a book.
Hold it. Now, you watched a murderer commit his crime and did nothing to stop it? Doesn't sound like a good way to score points with the voting public.
I am a politician, not a superhero.
Harvey
I'm-
Dent was both.
I am under no obligation to risk life and limb.
He sure is quick to deny his obligations when there's nothing in it for him.
I'm getting tired of listening to his endless campaigning and flimsy rationalizations.
About your testimony, Mr. Atishon Wimperson, I hate it.
What?
You said
Sure.
Mr. Rebel struck the doctor from behind while he was absorbed in a book.
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
It's good for me, but I do hate it.
Yes.
Mhm.
Just the way I like it. His weapon of choice, a suitcase.
Hold it.
We just went over the luminal test.
Are you sure?
Luminal tests. I said the line.
All right.
Yet, despite your certainty, you kept quiet about it until now.
No, I was waiting. I knew there was a perfect chance to talk about it later. Information must always be disclosed in a strategic manner. That is one of the lessons of Kingcraft, as taught by the Atishon clan.
Is there a lesson by chance in the Atishon Kingcraft guidebook of being honest?
No, but there is about mind reading.
Got him, Apollo. Got him.
Yeah.
Anyway, I saw Mr. Rebel commit that heinous crime.
Oh.
A big, strong man like him could easily swing a heavy suitcase into someone's head.
Hold it.
Oh my.
I would have to agree that the suitcase is really heavy.
And he's a big, strong man, right?
Wait a second.
Shut up, Atishon.
No.
Oh my.
How did you know it was heavy? For all you knew, it could have been empty. Objection! Oh,
Did you just
Damn it.
generic? I know that one well.
Generic.
My client witnessed the crime in progress, so naturally he saw Mr. Rebel straining to lift what was obviously a heavy suitcase. I can't say I'm a fan of you trying to discredit my client by tripping him up, Mr. Justice.
but I'm just doing what you always do, Mr. Right.
Yeah, I know.
Dr. Buff was struck from behind
Yes.
while he was absorbed in a book. He must have been really into it.
It doesn't add up.
That doesn't. That makes sense to me.
That politician is lying. I'm sure of it.
No way, Jose.
Hey guys, guess what? Guys, have you heard about video games?
I heard about
yeah.
video
A
games.
video dims.
Let's see here. Absorbed in a book. Is there? So they were making a stink about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were making a big deal about
That's
that.
the one we picked. Probably where the
Uh,
body was laid out.
Is there
there-
any
Is there some reason why he couldn't? Maybe he had to have been focusing on something else.
Oh wait,
Picture
glasses?
of body?
Something with glasses?
Oh.
Actually, that's a good point.
Yeah, he
How
couldn't
could
have
he-
been
how-
reading.
Is this
Yay!
right?
I
Is
think
this
I
it?
did it? I think I did it.
A ball!
Yeah.
Good job.
The
High
doctor
five.
was standing in front of you. Oh, was standing in front of the bookshelves, absorbing a book, you say? I'm sorry, but it seems that your testimony is completely unreliable.
That's quite a bold statement. Well, let's hear you back it up. I challenge you to prove that I am anything but 100% reliable.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this. It would be my pleasure.
You don't need to repeat yourself.
Nah, sorry, I didn't know he was gonna say that. Lately, lately, it seems the doctor's eyes have gotten so bad, he needed reading glasses. However, his reading glasses were over on his desk. So you see, there's no way he could have been reading a book in front of the bookshelves. That's a good face! I'm sorry, Mr. Atishon Wimperson, but I'm going to have to ask you to explain this discrepancy to the voting public.
Damn.
Get him! You what?
I'll
You what, mate?
explain it, you lovely cur. I simply made a mistake, you see. The doctor was actually sitting at his desk when Mr. Rebel hit him over the head.
How can you be so different with but the doctor would have been facing him. Surely he would have seen him and tried to run?
No. Dr. Buff was nodding off. I could tell because his eyes were closed and he wasn't moving.
Sounds more like what you would do.
You can't
Then
prove
how-
that.
Then how do you explain the fact that he was struck on the back of the head? Isn't that something that would have been impossible from the front of the desk?
Oh, about that. He bowed his head when he nodded off. That's when he was clobbered.
So that's what you saw. No, Mr. Justice, that sounds like straight up bull blop to me. How about
Okay,
you?
thank you. Yes, yeah, bull blop.
I need you to prove that it's bull plop, or else I'm going to punish you.
But why?
No problem or big problem, Apollo.
Oh, you have a problem with the proposal of Dr. Yeah, big problem. Biggest. Honestly,
Big prob-
huge.
Biggest.
Yeah.
Very big problem.
Goddamn,
Very
yeah. Slap that's
How
bad.
huge is the problem?
Bad
Yeah.
problem.
There is a problem. A very big problem. The Windsor statement doesn't hold up under the slightest bit of scrutiny.
Is that so? Well, provide the scrutiny.
Gladly, Your Honor. Okay, now what the hell do I need to pick? Oh, this shows a problem with the witness's claim that he saw the doctor was nodding off.
Oh man.
The...
Do we have a picture of
the moss.
sea?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What's the question? Saps, what'd you say?
Do we have a picture of the crime scene itself, like to the left one?
Crime scene itself. Oh, what, this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
He wasn't at the desk, he was over there!
Aha! Well, I mean, they could have moved the body, though.
Yeah,
They
I think
could've.
what they're saying is that he killed him in the desk, and then he dragged the body and dumped books on it after he killed him to make
Yeah.
it look like an accident.
Yeah, but he hasn't said that yet specifically, so that might be what the game is going for.
It might be what the game is
I'm
going for.
also seeing something, but I don't know if I should mention it.
Don't mention it.
There.
We will
Well, we
figure it
haven't
out.
figured out what that was for. Is there something else about this?
Can we blow up the? I guess we can't blow up the picture. That's probably as bad as it
Enhance!
gets. I wonder if I can control scroll on this program. I can't. Fuck.
Can we look at everything else with some more detail?
Sure. What do you want to look at? Here.
Okay, let me see.
Yeah. Anna's turn.
I'm taking it.
She's taking
Oh
it.
no!
Wait, Dragoni got a point. It's a Tony's badge.
Oh my god.
No.
It could be the badge.
No.
It could be the badge.
It so cannot be the badge.
It
It's
can be.
100% the badge this time. This time.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a very like basic, obviously not correct line, and it's that there was like a coffee stain on the book or something, wasn't there? That would be keeping him awake. He wouldn't be falling asleep.
Oh my god, that sounds.
seems like a bit too...
It's a far
It might
stretch.
be-
Yeah.
Right,
But
but
it
it
sounds
does
like an Ace
fit.
Attorney thing.
Yeah, it fits so well, honestly.
I don't even believe it, and I'm the one that came up with it.
Oh. Never mind, Hannah needs to leave the room for a second. Let's see here.
Is there a what does the autopsy report say anything?
Autopsy report. Where was that? Was that
It's usually
back
a
here?
folder, like a manila
Here we
folder.
go.
Yeah.
Cerebral hemorrhaging after being struck at the back of the head with a corner of an unidentified object. That doesn't seem right.
That doesn't seem helpful, no. What?
A report filed a year ago by the dispatch for the theft of the crystal.
You know, I'm beginning to think that the answer was there's no problem.
But
I'm beginning to think that there's not actually a way to do this.
Dr. Sherman operated by the doctor's kit equipped with a microphone and a camera.
what about what the kids said? Is there anything the kids said that would have contradicted that? Well, she passed out.
The kids said that she heard an argument, but is that evidence?
Well, no, that's from Dats. That's when he was arguing with Dats, and then Dats ran off. And then
Right, 'cause she came
supposedly Dats came back, but like fucking Army had her little like spaz
The
attack.
drone. Oh, well, yeah, the best attack, yeah.
Oh, her room was up in there. Okay.
Yeah, this is a much better picture of the second floor. It makes it a lot easier to visualize what happened there.
Yeah, thank God.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to give him. I think that we were supposed to pick no problem on that last scene.
Let's take a pic.
Let's sacrifice
that
one
back up
croissant.
Hold on, let me see that
Sorry,
again.
What do you want me to
That
look at?
picture, just like enlarge
This
it
picture?
again.
Sure.
I'm trying to see if there's any evidence here. I mean, he wasn't
Where's
wearing
that
his
coffee stain at?
glasses. One of the books is covered in coffee. I mean, the only thing that's weird to me is that it looks like it's fucking daylight outside. So that would not be 10 to 11 p.m.
Well, the picture's
No, no,
taken
no,
when
no,
they
no,
discovered
no.
the body.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Taking the next
exactly,
day,
exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Um,
Every time somebody's murdered, a snapshot happens from somewhere. From somewhere.
The mysterious photographer strikes again.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna present this and hope that Apollo has something.
Take that!
Nope.
nope.
This shows a glaring argument with the problem of the thing, and that please don't take my cookie.
Yeah.
Oh, there he goes, nodding off again.
See? The witness has passed out from the sheer overwhelming power of my evidence.
No, Mr. Hustis, your lackadaisical... yes, that. Attempt to refute him has put my client to sleep. That's all. I went dark a little bit there.
I feel yawn coming on myself. Wake me up.
Not my cookie! Shouldn't there have to be a better way to stay awake, Your Honor?
Apollo, I think about the relative positions of the witness and the doctor again.
Right. That's where we'll find the
Oh.
contradiction.
Go to the map.
Okay. Sure, the map. This one?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
You wouldn't have been able to see past the bookshelf to see him sleeping on the desk.
Oh, dang, it! It's so obvious
Son of
in
a-
retrospect. God damn it,
Yeah.
you're right. I'm right.
I was wrong.
Now then, Mr. Justice,
Yes.
see that you avoid these snooze-inducing offenses in the future.
I'll
Snooze
try. Okay, this shows the problem with the witness's claim that the doctor was moving on. Ah, take that!
The
so obvious in
diagram of the
retrospect.
Study.
Hmm? Mr. Atishon Whipperson allegedly viewed the murder from... Here.
Pink, pink, pink.
Pink.
And the doctor was allegedly nodding off. Meow.
Ka-tink, tink, tink.
Ding ding ding.
A straight line.
But from his vantage point, the bookcase would have been blocked, or would have blocked the witness's line of sight.
The
But
book
you
is-
can see through the
shit.
window.
Oh, yes. I believe you're right.
Oh my.
What? Oh! Oh!
Objection. The fact remains my client knew that the suitcase was the murder weapon, sir. So he definitely has first-hand knowledge of the crime scene.
Oh, Bryce,
I
you're not
just
incriminating me.
I just super fucked myself.
I'm afraid I have to agree with you there, Mr. Wright.
Oh no, I
What?
take it all back. I'm so sorry. Let me just unsay these things.
But then we have to ask ourselves, from what vantage point did he see the murder?
I'm sorry, what are you, I don't know what you're insinuating, Mr. What are you doing?
What?
Actually, this is so obvious, I almost wonder if Phoenix is like, yes, get him. Get him.
From what vantage point could Mr. Atishon Wimperson have seen the dozing doctor? Once we determine that, I believe we'll finally see the truth behind this incident.
I don't like where this is going, I think.
I do! The witness saw the murder from right here.
I'm
That's gonna
assuming
be-
it would have to be
back-
across from the desk, right? Like you
Desk?
wouldn't be able to see it anywhere over here.
Yeah.
Well, if you witnessed... Wait. What? Hang on. I thought it was gonna be, like, back here, but there's no back here to back here.
Yeah.
There's no back to
Um,
here.
Well, probably somewhere
Yeah.
right around there.
Inside
Way up
the
there.
statue.
That
At
would
the
be a
coffee
leap.
bar.
That would be a leap.
Oh yeah, he saw
hang on,
that
how-
the doctor was nodding off, so he went and made him a toasty cup of coffee. And
Nice!
died.
Perfect.
I
That's what
saw
it
you
was.
sleeping from outside your window. Here's some coffee.
I really don't know what to say here. Should I just say, like, in front of the desk?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
We're going to
Okay,
accuse him
sure.
with this.
Wrong.
Oh, man.
You gotta be kidding!
But that's...
Not wrong. It is indeed. But everything only makes sense if the witness was there in the study.
Inside the fucking what?
Yes.
That's the scene of the crime.
Yes, I know. Mr. Ashmupperson, the man who claims to be the witness of the murder, was most certainly in that very room.
Apollo, what the fuck?
I mean,
Dude!
Mr. Addison Wimperson, weren't you the one who actually swung that suitcase?
Objection! Why? I'm sorry. I'm gonna need you to shut up because it's bad for me. I don't like it. My client is a small, thin man, whereas Mr. Rebel has the musculature to pull it off.
Yes, he's a big, strong man.
I'm gonna need you to shut up.
Oh, look at his muscles.
She has a point. I gave up trying to lift that thing after one go.
That's right. He's the only one who could have lifted such a heavy object.
Okay, if he's secretly ripped, I'm going to be very upset.
That's right. Look at how weak and flimsy I am. Oh.
Oh. Bask in my weak glory. Now do you understand? The rebel that's a rebel is I just got it.
This is me when I'm trying to like open a package or a jar or something, and I'm like,
Well, fortunately,
Ark, can you do it for me?
Athena's like,
Look at how
fortunately,
weak I am.
I always carry around this jar of pickles. Now, Mr. Addison Wimperson.
Perfect. As long as the suitcase is the murder weapon, the suspicion falls entirely on Dats. You'll have to poke a hole in Mr. Wright's argument somehow, Apollo.
Oh, I will. And with his own technique, no less. If Mr.
Making
Addison
shit up?
Wimperson couldn't swing the suitcase around, we'll just have to consider another way he could have used it as a murder weapon instead. I'm going to turn this case on its head, Mr. Wright, just like you taught me.
You talk big, Mr. Justice, but do you have what it takes?
Aw, he's totally cheering him on.
Yeah.
I have to remind you, gentlemen, this is a court of law, not a bonding session.
It's both!
Please
Mr.
don't.
Mr. Ashton Wimperson's testimony has been filled with one inaccuracy after another.
I say
First,
nothing
it-
but the truth.
First, he stated that Dr. Buff was in front of the bookshelves. Bullshit. Then he claims the doctor was sitting in front of his desk. Bullshit. So where was the victim really when he was killed? Also, where was the killer? And how was the murder weapon really used?
It's a whole lot of bullshit, you're right. The important thing here is the position of the victim and killer relative to each other.
Yes, Your Honor. If they had positioned in a certain way, it would be possible to use suitcase as a weapon without lifting a finger.
You can't me!
Oh, I can. I would ask the court to recall the study's layout.
Please don't.
Yes.
I would recall the court to not.
Please.
Yeah, it's quite distinctive, as you can see. Now, if Dr. Buff was sitting in a certain spot and his killer was at a certain other spot, the suitcase would have become a weapon to anyone could use.
Okay.
I hope you understand the gravity of that situation.
Yeah, obviously talking about pushing it off of the second floor.
Yeah, I think so.
Very well, Mr. Justice.
Yes.
Where was Dr. Buff's killer at the time of the crime? At crime time.
But didn't we just decide that this was the kids' room?
Well, he's not in the room. The room is like in
Well,
a doorway back
Yeah,
here.
the kids like that way.
So wait, is it here then?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it would,
yeah, right there.
It would be here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got ahead of myself.
There.
Yes.
Oh, that's
This should wrap things up in a nice and pretty for you, Mr. Wright. Ah, nice and good.
Yeah, there's the hallway to Sarge's room.
Ah.
Yeah, Sarge's
Oh.
room's back here.
Oh, okay.
I would ask the court to recall the study's layout again, but this time, instead thinking of in two dimensions, let's think in three. Only then we can clearly see the killer's method at work.
Now you're thinking with portals.
Oh, here we go.
No, in 3D.
And now that I've just blown your minds, the killer couldn't have swung the suitcase. It's like we're in super hot. If he used gravity to a situation, like my pun earlier, that
It
is.
does kind of look like super hot.
Super hot. Super hot.
I'll kill him!
super hot.
That's right. It was the plaintiff, one politician Wimperson, who used the suitcase.
Good pause for emphasis.
Yes. He pushed it from the second floor
Peached. Oh no.
and sent it hurtling down onto Dr. Buff, who was sitting at the coffee bar. Yeah, that book's gonna be important. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
The psychology book had been at the coffee bar, no doubt. The doctor must have set it down. The doctor must have set it down there after he finished reading it, or the like. Yeah, that. Do it.
Sure.
But his blood got on it, which is why the killer thought to hide it in that mountain of books.
Objection.
Do your
That's quite an entertaining theory you have there, Mr. Hustis. But there's no evidence that the murder took place at the coffee bar at all.
I'm not so sure about that, Mr. Wright. I'd say that the evidence of the murder occurring at the coffee bar would exists, yes.
Exists? Alright!
The evidence does exist, and I'm going to show you.
You are? Please don't. No.
This, right here, is proof that the murder took place at the coffee bar.
The coffee
The
stain.
coffee stand.
The coffee stand!
Felshane was right.
In a protracted sort of way.
Yeah, he was half right. He was half
That's
right.
fine. This brown stain was determined to be coffee. What's more, it still has still a bit damp when we saw it yesterday morning.
Ah!
One look at this book speaks volumes, I'm afraid, Mr. Wright.
That's a good
It's a
joke.
pun.
That's a good joke.
It tells us that the doctor was having a cup of coffee at the coffee bar. That's when the suitcase came hurtling down, striking him on the head, causing both his blood and his coffee to splatter onto it.
Ah!
Ah!
Well, Miss Aston Ripperson,
What motive could I possibly have to kill Dr. Buff?
To get the orb.
yeah, and there it is, the final excuse cornered killers are so fond of. Well, the doctor never returned your crystal to you, did he? Instead, he hid it in his cave ruins.
And his...
Yes, that too. Telling him that the Defiant Dragons were a dangerous bunch was a huge blunder. All it did was make him hide the orb. Your lie came back to bite you in the end. Even worse, the doctor saw the news reports, so he knew the relic was the Founder's orb. Being the conscientious researcher that he was, he knew that he had to return it to its rightful place. And that meant keeping it out of your hands. You grubby, murdery, six-fingered.
I have 5!
Like six
It's
for
a
a second.
six-fingered man.
You were so angry that he refused to return the relic to you. That you killed him with your own hands. Isn't that right, Mr. Addison Wimperson? I cannot wait till your name is gone. I hate it. I hate your name. I hate... Like, everything about you sucks!
Wow.
Wow.
That is...
Hey, would you mind holding on a second?
Wait, but why?
Apollo! Hey,
Yeah!
don't. Please don't accuse my client of murder. Super pretty, please.
Huh? What do you mean, don't accuse him?
It's a pretty simple contraction, Apollo. Do and not, as in the opposite of do. As in
All right,
stop!
Let's switch over to why. Would you even say that, Mr. Wright?
Wow, what I mean is, well, he's a promising politician with a bright future ahead of him.
No, he's not.
It's in the nation's best interest to avoid burdening him with the taint of scandal.
Say what?
Have I been picked up here again? Yeah. Right. You better do something to change the current courtroom's climate. Why so many C's?
These are not V's.
Fuck you. Or I'll be charged with murder. And you know what will happen to her if that happens.
Oh, you did,
That's
you
Maya.
son of a bitch!
Is it
So,
fucking
Judge,
Maya again?
So, Judge, you heard that, right?
Heard what?
Arnga!
What's he talking about? Well, I can ponder that later. For now!
Oh, my God.
For
Apollo!
now. Mr. Wright, you can't possibly believe that Mr. Rebel is the killer. Are you really going to send an innocent man to prison? I thought you were better than that. Well, Mr. Wright, answer me! Mr. Wright?
I don't even know what that noise was.
Yeah. What in the world is going on here? If you won't say anything, then table slap. Mr. Addison Wimperson, the defense.
Oh,
What?
Apollo, wait.
Da-da.
Not you too, Athena.
It's okay. I wasn't sure whether I should say anything, but during the last recess, when I went to check on Mr. Wright, I overheard something I shouldn't have.
Uh-huh.
I trust Maya's unharmed.
I can't really say, but just remember.
Why are you in that thing?
If I'm arrested or fail to obtain the treasure, there will be consequences. Consequences of the worst kind, if you catch my drift. Relax. All you have to do is ensure I get my hands on that relic. I must deliver it to my benefactor at all costs.
What do they want that relic for anyway?
It's something to do with an old legend. My patron seeks the great power said to be granted to whoever solves its secret.
Okay.
All right.
Now what?
Maya? As in Maya Fey?
Yes, the boss's legendary former assistant.
Miss Fey's being held hostage?
It's a common thing.
So,
Really?
so it seems.
You have no idea, Jay.
Why did you tell me this as soon as you heard it?
I'm sorry, it's just Mr. Wright spotted me before he could slip away and made me promise not to tell you. He said it would make things more difficult if he found out.
He's making it difficult! Arunga! As if things were not already hard enough.
Arunga.
Arunga, Rubashaka. So that's why Mr. Wright was acting so strange.
What?
Rubashaka.
I can't stop this feeling.
I had no idea. That must be excruciating for him. Think, Justice. 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 Oh, there's got to be something you can do.
Mr. Justice, please stop chanting your own name. And about that last statement of yours, I believe you're in the middle of confusing the plaintiff of murdering Dr. Bove. So get on with it.
I'm sorry, Apollo. I'm really, really sorry.
He's a murderer, right? Big, ugly, fat murderer. Put him away, right? That's what we're saying.
If I accuse that slime bag, I'll put Miss Faye's life in jeopardy.
It seems you finally caught on. I'm far too important to be accused of murder. After all, our nation's future rests squarely on my shoulders.
Either I give up, or watch him do this again.
Once I present the crystal to my patron, my victory is assured. Then one day, I'll become president, and then king. I'll have every politician at my command. Now, retract your accusation.
I can't kowtow to him, but the defense would. I would like to retract the previous
I'm pretty sure that was...
No?
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 Who's objecting? Oh!
Objection!
Da-da.
Apollo,
Dirt.
I don't know what's going on here, but a lawyer should never look the way you do right now, with defeat and resignation written all over your face.
Boing.
Boing.
A dragon never yields.
That,
What a weird voice you said that in.
even when wounded, a dragon bites down hard and never lets go till its dying breath. It glares, it roars, and it latches its jaws firmly on its prey till the bitter end. That's what lawyers do to get the truth.
Dirk. A dragon never yields. He's right. It's all over if I give up now. If Mr. Wright's hands are tied, it's up to me to do what must be done. He saved my neck so many times. Now, it's my turn to save his.
You go, Apollo.
I'm gonna do it. Dirk, thanks for the wake-up call.
Now that's the face of a lawyer you've got there, son. Sunsport champ.
Where there's a will, there's a way. And I'm going to find the way to save Miss Faye. and see that justice is saved. Oh, come on, they saved the day.
Like it's secondary.
Yeah. In my brain.
Brain surfing.
Yeah.
That scumbag is holding Miss Faye hostage to ensure he gets the orb for his patron. And it seems said patron believes in the orb's legend. Thing is, if the founder's orb did appear, or the founder did appear in the orb when it was exposed to fire, just as the legend said. If the legend is true, then we've already solved the riddle, right?
I
Whittle?
guess not yet.
So I need to channel
there's
some
more?
saps in that one.
I don't think so. I mean, the riddle was that if you
Wasn't
apply
it-
fire to it, it.
Yeah, there was a second part, right?
Yeah, there was another part. Fervent as fire. Defending us in all her glory, the founder bestows the greatest power. Yeah, because it hasn't bestowed power.
Oh
It
yeah.
hasn't done
Right.
that part.
Nobody got the power.
So, no, not yet.
Okay. We've not solved the riddle yet.
Cool. The legend says that the founder will bestow great spiritual power when she returns. But if that's true, that means we haven't solved the whole riddle yet. But how can that be? Are we missing something? Wait, maybe the part about the founder returning should be taken literally. But how would that be possible for a dead person to return to the world of the living?
Channel.
Time travel.
wonder.
Time travel!
Cloning.
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 It's fucking cloning.
Yes. The
The
founder
founder
return-
can return through channeling.
Oh, yes. Thank you, inner voice. Oh, I know. There is a way for the dead to return. Spirit channeling.
Time
Hooray.
traveling.
No, shh. Ah, of course. You have to know the founder looks like. Oh, you have to know what the founder looks like first. Yeah, that, yeah. And her hoop butterflies. But the orb has revealed her face to us. So what if it's a sign that we should channel her? Given the facts, in order to solve the riddle and receive the founder's power, I need
To
Wow.
practice channeling.
I'm gonna do it.
The spirit medium. Yes?
Yeah.
Super
Yeah.
big.
Oh yeah.
A medium is needed to obtain the power. Yeah!
Yeah! The ability of a medium to channel spirits is the final key to unlocking the orb's secret. And that means Mr. Atishon Wimperson's patron will need one too. And once that slimy politician realizes that, he won't be able to lay a finger on Miss Faye.
That's right, because they're really rare.
Does
The
that
ability's really, really rare, isn't it?
mean?
Yeah.
Does that mean that Cigar Man is Atishon's client and he's trying to use
Yeah,
His
I've
daughter.
been thinking that for a while.
Yeah.
Alright. Everything's gonna be okay, Mr. Right. Because Mr. Politician Wimperson can't afford to harm a hair on Miss Faye's head.
Huh?
Mr. Addison Wimperson and your fucked up name. It seems you've chosen the wrong person to take hostage.
What do you mean?
Your patron seeks to solve the orb's riddle, and thereby receive great spiritual power. However, only Maya Faye can truly give them what they really want.
She can?
creepy.
What?
What do you mean, only Maya Faye?
Think about the return of the founder, what it means, what it really means, what you really want. We should have
No.
considered it more literally. After all, the orb was made in the kingdom of Karain, the birthplace of spirit mediums.
Ah, I think I see now. You need to know what the deceased looks like in order to channel them. But in Karinism, depicting the face of the founder is taboo. However, her true face was hidden in the orb. So maybe the orb is telling us to try channeling the founder.
Exactly. Through a spirit medium, the founder can quite literally return.
This is interesting.
Yeah. And if the legend is true,
So this is why it's taboo to depict her face, so that
Yeah.
nobody tries to channel
Because
her.
anybody could
That's-
channel her otherwise.
That's a neat
Anyone
twist.
could
I like
That
channel
is a
that.
neat
that.
twist.
yeah.
Mhm.
The founder just might bestow spiritual power on someone when she does.
It's like when Pearls imbued my Magatama with spiritual power.
What?
If a human could be imbued with such power in a similar manner, It is said that the founder possesses immense spiritual power. Such a great feat would not be necessarily beyond her. Wait a second, then the legend is true?
Do you understand now, Mr. Atishon Wimperson?
Oh shit.
You are holding hostage the final key to unlocking the orb secret. And if anything were to happen to her, the riddle would remain unsolved forever.
Well shit.
Zit.
Alright then. Hold it!
Hold
No.
it! There's always Pearl Faye. I can simply ask her to help. If she wants money, I have plenty to offer.
No. She's not that kind of person to be tempted by material gain. And she
You don't know
certainly
that.
wouldn't. And she certainly wouldn't help you if anything were to happen to her cousin.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I do.
Ignorant.
or maybe you'd like to ask the Queen of Khura'in to channel the founder for you.
He could, but he'd probably get executed for requesting such a thing.
Exactly. It's over. Now confess, you killed Dr. Buff, didn't you?
It wasn't supposed to end this way.
Oh, but it did.
Mr. Atishon Wimperson, are you admitting to committing the crime?
You're my lawyer, right? Do something.
I think the juice
Actually,
turned up.
I just remembered. I don't like you. It's true that I'm your It's true that I'm your lawyer, and as such, it's my job to defend you. However, defending my client isn't the only duty a lawyer has.
Don't say something like truth.
There's something else that's equally as important,
Justice!
and that is finding the goddamn truth.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you! Mr. Atishon Wimperson, you have sought to twist the truth in the dirtiest of ways. I was complicit in your hostage taking, but in a way I was being held hostage too. Even so, there is still hope for me to make things right. And I owe it all to you, Apollo.
Boing, Mr. Right.
I can't allow a murderer to walk away scot-free. Therefore, Mr. Atishon Wimperson, I must resign as your attorney.
I quit.
No. Does this mean I'm under arrest? No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Please tell me he
Yeah,
just
though,
packs
that-
his shit up and leaves again.
That'd
Definitely.
be really great.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Well.
I've nothing to confess.
What?
I said I've nothing to confess. I don't and I won't, especially not to a plebeian like you.
This guy doesn't know when to give up.
Besides, there's no truth to these allegations. I mean, look at the suitcase. You won't find a single print of mine on it.
All that means is that you wiped them off. Taking care of to leave only Mr. Rebels those fingerprints, yes.
Yes.
As many a great politician has said before me. No comments.
Man, shut the fuck up. In that case, try switching things up, Apollo. Look at the situation from a different angle. Is there really nothing that points to the suitcase being dropped from up above?
Evidence that points to the suitcase being dropped from the second floor.
Were there any scuff marks or something? Or?
If the killer pushed the suitcase from the second floor hallway over the coffee bar,
And it
Oh, wouldn't it
bounced.
have done damage to the coffee bar?
then that would place him right around here.
Maybe, just maybe,
Think of something, Apollo?
maybe. I believe this piece of evidence could connect the dropping of the suitcase.
What are you thinking?
Uh,
Maybe Army statement. Maybe Army statement. She fled to her room when she realized someone had moved her while she'd been unconscious on the second floor. Is it because she was in the way?
Like she was on the second floor.
Probably.
She was in the way and needed to be moved in order to properly kill the guy. I think this is probably it.
That's fair.
I'll take that.
Hey.
That
Oh no.
appears to be a
Oh.
statement, but how is that related to the case?
No.
I would literally
No,
argue with
Yay!
you. Oh, on the night of the murder, Your Honor, Miss Army Buff physically left her room. That's when she saw the doctor burning the orb, and subsequently passed out. Right above the coffee bar. But with her, there in her wheelchair...
Is the line loading in slowly?
No.
Okay, alright.
The killer wouldn't have been able to drop the suitcase down onto the doctor.
Hey, good point.
Yeah!
Like it.
However, according to the Sarge, she woke up just as someone was trying to move her in her wheelchair.
Yes, Gomez.
Oh.
Blackmail is considered fraudulent conduct.
Someone was pushing my wheelchair.
What?
I was so scared, I beat a hasty retreat as fast as my wheels could take me.
She must have been... Oh, she must have been in the killer's way and had to be
Yes.
moved. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Isn't that right, Mr. Addison Wimpership?
Weeperson.
That means he confesses! I translate!
That
What if
means
the killer-
cucumber in Norwegian.
Oh.
It actually does.
Oh, it does? Oh, interesting. And if the killer had pushed the wheelchair with his bare hands, we may yet find the conclusive evidence we need.
You're guilty! Cucumber! Sorry. Exactly. Fortunately for us, that evidence slipped right through the killer's fingers. If only he'd been able to hold on to it just a little tighter. But now, he's neither able to discard nor alter it.
What?
I don't
Honestly,
know.
that piece of evidence wasn't even supposed to be here in this courtroom today. And yet, it looks like sometimes things do get better.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
He does need a legal representative, you guys.
Yeah.
Like, he can't just, like, be abandoned without getting
I
assigned
can say
a new
no
mean-
to
lawyer.
the one you won.
I mean,
I haven't requested a new one.
I think it's kind of fucked up if, like, for example, Apollo is being held hostage. I mean, yeah, what I'd imagine would have to happen is they'd probably have to call a recess or adjourn the court to make sure that he has a new representative because he was...
But
No,
that's
no,
the
no.
climax!
Future.
Listen, I resigned, but I'm still standing over here. It's fine. I'll do the part.
No.
Did you already say this?
Well, too bad. Because the evidence that sped away with you, or from you that night, has come back to haunt you. Right here at this very trial.
I gotta.
What vegetable was that?
I don't know.
Your Honor, the defense's final piece of evidence is on this person.
Army?
It's on Army. It's on her wheelchair.
fingerprints?
Army. Oh, yeah, fingerprints on the wheelchair.
That's.
On the night of the murder, Sarge passed out, only to come to and find that someone was pushing her wheelchair. That's when she fled back to her room.
She didn't physically see a single soul after that. Not until Athena drew her out through that therapy session, that is. That's fun. I
Yeah.
like that.
While the killer was able to wipe the prints off the suitcase, the same can't be said for the prints that got away.
My fellow Kuranians.
Stop it! Well, Mr. Politician Weemperson,
person.
why, try to explain away, or explain your way out of this one. The podium is all yours.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Paul Atishon, savior of Kurin. I'm not a crook. My political career, it can't end like this. I'm destined for greater things. Something's wrong. This isn't real. This is a dream. It's a nightmare.
Oh.
What? Wait, really?
What? What?
This is a Danganronpa style fucking scene.
Bonsai! 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 No. Please. Wait. Don't go. No, please. Whoa! Grandpa!
Where did he go just now?
Wow. That was elaborate.
Wow.
Yeah!
That was a pretty good loss. I like that.
Mr. Atishon Wimperson, could you please stop creating fictional portals to the depths of hell in my courtroom? Monolith! Get him to the first aid station on the double and probably also the east. Well, that was very fucked up. In light of everything that's been revealed, it seems the relic is indeed the Founder's Orb. And it seems Mr. Paul Atishon Wimperson can be considered a suspect in Dr. Buff's murder.
A suspect,
A
sir. Your Honor.
suspect.
A suspect.
He's the
Apollo,
most suspicious.
I want to thank you for everything. Thanks to you, I didn't have to keep bending the truth. I don't know what I would have done without you.
Aw.
Don't mention it.
You were amazing today, Apollo.
Yay.
Well, I couldn't have done it without Dirk. I guess.
Dirk.
Dirk.
A dragon never yields.
Yeah, thanks for that. Even when wounded, a dragon bites down hard and never lets go till its dying breath. It glares, it roars, and it latches its jaws firmly onto its prey till the bitter end. That's what lawyers do to get the truth.
A dragon never yields. Every lawyer should take that to heart.
Dirk just walks up to Apollo after the case and like slings his arm around him like, "Great job, son, buddy, friend of mine. But that thing about a dragon never yielding, I meant that literally. Next time I want to see a lot more biting out there."
All right, champ sport, 100 laps. Let's go.
As it seems both sides have no further objections.
I like to imagine that Dirk has like he's making this voice, like he has to put on a voice to do it, and he has to get real fancy when things get like intense.
Would Dirk Sudmoney please take the stand?
He phased into existence.
Yes, hello, that's me.
This court awards the orb to the Defiant Dragons per the stated transfer agreement. But you're also fucking under arrest for being a goddamn rebel.
No, you don't know about that. That's silly. Don't question me. Hooray! Hooray!
This is too happy.
Okay, but like, can we find Maya?
I'm also still trapped here.
Kingdom of Crane claim ownership. The matter may have to be deliberated in court all over again. I just hope, or shall I say pray, that I am not the judge presiding over that one.
Enemy me!
Oh, hee ha! Indeed, a trial like that might spark an international incident. Still, there are bigger and more momentous things astir in the air. Astir? Sure.
The revolution. Dirk's really serious about this.
He's really about revolution this season.
Yeah.
This court is adjourned.
Yay!
We'll get one of my
We did it!
quadruplet brothers.
The game is over. There's nothing more.
There's no more video game. Good video game, everybody.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait. This is during the Norwegian holiday, like Independence Day.
Oh,
May 17th?
Yep.
Happy Norwegian Independence Day!
Yay!
Norwegian Independence
May
Day.
17th, District Court, Defendant Lobby No. 3.
happy Independence
Nice!
Day.
Nice work, son! We finally broken through that last obstacle on the road to revolution.
Wow.
Revolution! This
God
doesn't
bless
seem
you.
real. Oh,
God bless you, son, sport champ! Well, yes, well, to think that you would actually defeated the Fighting Phoenix. All I can say is, that's my boy! Ha hey ho ho! Ha ha! Hey ho ha!
That's a rebel.
Well, Mr. Wright did have his hands tied. Who knows if I'd won if we'd had to be able to fight me head on, you know? Yeah.
I see it more like you saved Mr. Right.
Saved him?
Yeah, remember what he said? He didn't have to bend to the truth anymore, and it was all thanks to you.
I don't know about that. Still, I guess it is kind of nice to be appreciated.
Tracy!
Am I still this character? This character hasn't
Yes,
showed up in a
please.
while. I forgot. Okay.
Yeah, it's you.
Mr. Dirk, now that the Holy Mother's face has been revealed, are you gonna have a spirit medium try channeling her? Not challenging her. I, for one, would love to see the return of the legendary founder.
Yeah, just thinking about it. Being able to speak to someone right out of the history books.
Well, first of all, I'm going to challenge her. Unfortunately, it's not that easy.
What? Why?
A face isn't enough. You also need the true name of the one you're attempting to channel.
Oh, right. Probably mentioned something like that.
And the founder's true name is only known to the priestess who's been crowned queen.
Oh, no.
In short, the only living person who knows it is the current queen of Karain, Garan.
Oh, so without her help, we won't be seeing the founder anytime soon. And you
Doesn't
don't
seem
you shouldn't talk to the queen, probably.
I just imagine
No, probably not.
the queen gets like sworn in, and after all this like pomp and royal ceremony, they just have somebody walk up to her all regal, and they just lean in and they're like, Shannon.
Shannon?
That's her true name.
Her name is Steve.
That's no fun.
Founder's orb updated in the court record. Hooray.
We should run. So, Dirk, what will you do now?
Run! First, I'll start by tracing the route by which the orb came into Dr. Buff's hands. I'm going to trace it very fast.
Since we know that it was politician that asked the doctor to study it, isn't he the one who stole it?
No, a political nobody like him couldn't get anywhere near the orb, let alone steal it.
Damn.
He must have had inside help. My money is on someone connected to the royal family.
All right.
Oh.
You said something to that effect back in the cave.
Whoever it may be, and believe me, I have a very, very good idea. We need to expose their dirty scheme to the light of day.
Well, I'm sure Mr. Wright has plenty of information, courtesy of his dirty client. He might be able to shed some light on this.
Grandpa!
Grandpa!
Hey,
Private Justice.
Oh God, yes! Wait, what?
That was fine work you did the trial today. You did your sergeant proud.
Back at you, Sarge! It took real courage to leave your room like that. Oh.
It's all thanks to you and Core Woman Sykes. My siege defense over, I can finally sally forth. But the battle's only just begun. One for me and me alone to fight.
To lose your mother and then your father. What a terrible thing to endure.
Yeah.
Adopt her.
Yes!
And being wheelchair bound doesn't help.
Wow.
Doesn't.
Private Justice. I've been thinking. It's about time I stood on my own 2 feet. After all, I no longer have Papa to coddle me.
Huh? I'm afraid I don't follow.
does she not need the chair?
Take a good look, soldier. This is one small step for man, and one giant leap for me. Hold my drone for me, would you, Private Justice?
Yes, sir? What's he up to?
Political, or not political, military formality. You should still say sir.
Sir!
Oh, shit!
Do it!
What?
Catch her!
Whoa!
Catch her! Or not. Oh. Hey!
Aw.
Justice healed her!
Yay! She's standing!
Whoa, what's this? Sarge, you mean your legs? Dude,
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm just really lazy.
The doctor told me I was ready to walk again months ago, but
Oh.
if I admitted I could walk, I knew I'd have to leave the house. So I faked it.
Makes sense, but...
I kept pretending I couldn't walk, but I knew Papa was watching over me now, and I'd hate to disappoint him. So from this day forth, I'm going to march forward on my own 2 feet.
What a brave kid, trying to move forward like this. But it must be so hard soon after losing her father.
Don't you ever stop. You just keep on walking, comrade. Stay brave, because there will be days when you'll want to stop. But I have faith that you'll find a way to muster the strength to push through them.
Yeah, you can do it.
Yay! Fun for the whole family.
Adopt her.
See, it's kind of weird here, right? Like, because if if Phoenix adopted her, it would just fall in line with his habit of collecting, we'll just stop there.
Alright.
But if Dirk adopted her, he's also adopted a bunch of children. Why does everybody in the story adopt people?
I don't think
Because
you want me
they
adopting
need
kids
to get
anymore.
adopted.
Not right now. Not at this stage of my life. Probably not the best call.
Sorry to be my sister.
Anyway, Daddy's back.
Hey, that's me. I'm Daddy.
Hey,
Oh, wait,
Papa.
wrong. Yeah, that's me. Hello.
Mr. Right! What's with that look in his face?
Oh, Apollo.
Is everything alright with Miss Faye?
She's safe for now.
It fits the definition, Waluigi.
Well, then we'd better go save her quick. Where is she, anyway?
I'm afraid I have some bad news.
Huh?
Maya's not here in the States.
And this is
Because
how
we're
we
in
get to
States.
Crane.
Because we are in the States. She's still in Karain. And she's still being held hostage by the mastermind behind this whole thing. We gotta find the mastermind. It's Smiggy.
The mastermind?
That's right. Politician Wimperson was nothing more than a pawn. Maya's true abductor is in the kingdom of Karain.
What? I don't understand, Mr. Wright. What in the world is going on here? You need to stop drinking. But as shocking as that news was, it was only just the beginning. The beginning of something big. Big enough to shake Karain into its very core. Revolution.
Revolution.
Oh my god.
I was being swept up in a mighty wave that nothing could stop. Of course, at that time, I had no idea what the days ahead had in store for us.
I mean, you could assume.
I
You could
mean,
There's
continue.
a 80% chance of revolution.
80%.
No.
Somebody is probably gonna die also. Probably.
Dirk.
I mean, just throwing... I hope Dirk doesn't die. I
Oh my
like
god,
that.
that'd be so sad.
Dirk's
I
totally
No.
I hope Dirk isn't dead. I hope
Hard
not.
right now.
He's gonna follow the. Oh,
No!
right, never mind.
May 17th District. Court. Defendant. Lobby. No three.
Winfield Dats. I'm kind of fine with that.
Oh
No!
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
that'd be fine.
Oh, okay. What do you mean Miss Faye is still being held sausage?
James,
What do you
I
mean that is
will-
mastermind?
I will punch you.
I know you will, Saps. Ah!
Apollo, I'm gonna need a little bit more oomph to this voice. Politician Wimperson was nothing more than a puppet. His benefactor was... Wait, what am I doing the dad's voice? His benefactor was the one pulling the strings. But I have no idea who they are.
He was a poopik.
So all we know is that the person he was trying to give the orb, it's the person he was trying to give the orb to?
Right, he was just following orders. Whoever it is, it seems like they really want to get their hands on the orb.
So then, Miss Faye's abduction is the work of the so-called benefactor too?
Right again. Whoever they are, they're in Karain. Along with Maya.
I wonder who they could be.
Right, this Maya, the spirit medium you've been talking about. She wouldn't happen to be that bun-haired young lady you defended back in Karain. That's her. Why do you ask? I see. I think I know what's going on here. I've got good news for you, right? Maya's somewhere safe. That much I'm sure of. Oh, that's good. I'm afraid you've lost me. So that's who the little snot's patron is. It's all starting to make sense. That fool has no idea that I'm here in the States with you all. Ha ha ha.
Dirk, you mind filling us in?
Nope.
Please?
You getting
Still samurai!
Still samurai theme. Oh, no caller ID. I wonder who's calling. Beepu. Hello?
People?
Fallshane.
Sure. Mr. Phoenix Wright, yes, let me start by thanking you for taking such good care of my subordinate.
Who, new phone, who dis?
I believe, oh, is this Cigar Man? I believe you know me as Mr. Atishon's benefactor?
Ah. So,
Sounds like they're using a voice changer or something that makes them sound like a very confused Fallshade.
Where's Maya? Is she safe?
I had my ears on today's proceedings. And what a shock it was to hear that the key to solving the orb's riddle is a spirit medium. I admit I did not see that coming.
Monodam, how could you? Wait, how did they plant the listening device in here somehow?
Nevertheless, don't think for a minute that I will guarantee Maya Faye's safety. She is not the only spirit medium within my reach, you see.
You hear a harm on Maya's head, and you'll have to answer to me.
You hear a harm?
Right? Give it here for a sec. Let me talk to the boy.
Please
Wait,
scream
wait,
into the
wait,
phone.
wait, wait.
Please
What?
just scream into the phone.
Hey, douchebag, how's it going?
New phone, who dis?
Why, it's your friendly neighborhood dragon. I just happened to be in the U.S. on a little trip. Minister of Justice Inga Karain. Inga?
What?
Maya's kidnapper?
Smoke cigars? Oh, is Karain's
Say.
Minister of Justice?
I'm taking back the telephone now. Dirk, is that you dirty turncoat? What in the blazes is going on here?
Just popped over here to the States for a little R&R. But enough about me, Inga. Let's talk about you. That was a poor excuse for a bluff you pulled just now. We both know your threats are as empty as your head. Ha ha! Fucking got him. You can't lay a hand on my affair, and I do mean that literally.
Like,
What is he talking about?
You can kiss your chances of getting the orb goodbye.
Maya Faye is my only, how shall I say, insurance, you know, Dirk.
Does he have Sadmari? Sorry, what?
I've got someone dear to you right in the palm of my hand, see? Now that one, well, you can imagine what kind of things I was doing, right?
Boing! You.
Glad you're seeing things my way. Meet me at Amara's tomb tomorrow, 3 p.m. sharp. And you better come alone, got it? If all goes well, the orb is all you'll need to get Maya Faye back.
Well, what about the other one?
Thoughts?
Dirk, what's going on?
You heard him. I have to get back to Karain at once.
What? Why?
No time to explain.
But are you even gonna make it? What if there are no seats left in the next flight? Plus, you're a wanted man. That's gonna let you on a plane.
Fucking
Let
false
me worry about that, Mr. Justice.
There's that voice modifier again.
Oh!
Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth! I don't know who you are! What are you doing here?
So, who's Edgeworth?
I've never met you before!
Who's Edgeworth?
It's you.
Oh, it's me. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Take care of the hostage situation.
Oh, now that you mention it, Pearl did say that she saw you on Karain Village.
I am looking into a few things while I was on the way back from Karain, including Maya's situation, of course.
I was astonished to hear she was still in Karain earlier, but it explains why I found no connection between her and Mr. Atishon.
Sorry to interrupt, but you sound like a bird brain at the moment. But going back to the plane situation.
I've taken the liberty of chartering one for us. It's ready to take off at any time.
I got 2 in this stream.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
And I will do what's necessary to hide the fact that Dirk Sadmati is on board.
Wow. Must be nice to be chief prosecutor.
Right, we have no time to lose. We must head for Karain at once.
Yes, please. Right.
I'm going to. After all, you're bound to need my help.
No fair. I want to go too.
Oh, there's room on the plane.
This isn't a vacation, Trucy. Besides, I'll need you to hold down the fort.
Ah, God! Never let me go, you stupid.
Guess I should also only bring what's necessary.
Your sanctuary isn't necessary.
No! Sorry, Chusey, but would you mind holding on to this for me?
Unnecessary evidence foisted onto Trucy.
Dumping my baggage on you.
Dad,
What do we have in the court case now then?
Excellent! Now, let us make haste to Karain!
Yeah!
Hooray!
Oh.
Oh, wow, okay.
That's
Jesus,
it.
Jesus Christ,
And
okay.
the photo of my father is still a thing.
You know, I appreciate it.
You know, we
It's
didn't.
Great.
Did we ever use the? I just don't remember. Did we ever use the moss or the raincoat?
Raincoat?
We didn't use the moss or the raincoat on anything.
No.
I think on
Okay.
Pearl.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh,
And that's
sorry.
how I went to Karain. I never imagined I'd return to the country of my youth under such circumstances, though. But the private jet is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yes, there's like a bunch of booze in this compartment.
Athena, we talked about this.
Actually, that's
Athena's share.
$6,000 a bottle. I'm going to need you to compensate me for that.
It tastes terrible.
You're not supposed
May-
to drink all of it.
May 18th, 2:30 p.m., Temple.
That was a long flight. It's already 2:30 in the afternoon. Talk about cutting it close.
And then it's 2:30 in the afternoon.
The kingdom of Karain. This is no time to reminisce, but that purple and yellow brings me back. I gotta say, oh yeah, that.
This person.
Hurry up, Apollo.
But the colors! Oh, right behind you.
Colors, man, the colors.
Amara's tomb is located in the courtyard of the Garan Palace. We should have just enough time to get there.
Then let's sprint there. Think you can keep up, Apollo?
No, showing us what?
No, I don't.
I'll contact the royal family and the local police and inform them of our arrival.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Edgeworth. You really saved my bacon. Anyway, I'm leaving you with that one.
I know you probably want to reminisce and all, but there is no time for that right now.
You're right. Fine.
Yeah, you're right.
We've got to get to Amara's tomb, where Miss Faye's being held captive.
Okay, well then,
Yeah.
let's get to moving. So we can go royal residence? What?
I guess
guess.
that's where Amara is.
Is that where Amara is? Okay.
Who is Amara?
Some dead guy, I'm sure.
Oh,
Here you go.
Wow.
sorry, dude.
Sorry, man. May 18th, 2:45 p.m., Garan Palace, Royal Residence.
I wasn't made for all the running and climbing and drowning I've done this week.
It's 2:45. Only 15 minutes left. See that cylindrical building rising up in the distance? That's Amara's tomb. Amara? Wasn't that the previous queen?
Oh.
The one who was assassinated? Yes, and I'm the one they pinned it on.
It'll take a few minutes to get to the tomb from here.
So, you have returned, Barbed Head.
Oh my god, it's you! Hi.
Dun-da-da!
It has been a while.
I've seen her before in the news. If I remember correctly, this is the crown princess Rafa Padma Karain.
Rafa, come on.
Rafa. I ain't seen her before.
What are
You
you
have.
people doing here? This is the royal residence. Commoners are not allowed entry without permission.
Prosecutor from the States. Should have already called and requested permission for us to enter. As for why we're here, your benevolence, have you seen Minister Inga?
See?
If you seek my father, I just saw him heading towards Amara's tomb.
Oh, good.
Was he with anyone? You know, like some shady looking underlings or something?
Did he have a group of like minions around him?
Did he have like his henchmen around, you know what I mean?
How many
No,
guns
he
did
was-
they have?
He was henchless.
Okay.
Why do you ask?
Looks like she has no idea on his phase abduction.
You hear that? I think we have company.
Stomp, stomp, stomp.
The hedge!
Oh.
Bow down before her glory!
Her Eminence Queen Garan, Grand Priestess of Karain approaches!
That's our new channel.
Garan? We need to hire people like that for wherever we go.
If I remember correctly, Jay
It's
had this.
Jay.
It was me! Ah, it's...
Jesus.
It's...
Should we... So, you know what? Jay's now playing the main character. Should we give her to Hannah? Or is that a bad idea, Sabs?
I mean, Rafa's still
I would
here.
say yeah.
It's fine. Let Jay have it.
Okay, okay.
Oh, God.
Queen Garan.
Oh, let's go with it. There we go. New gods. Surround Amara's tomb at once.
Well, that can't be good.
Yes, your eminence!
Swords? Oh, of course.
Yeah, that.
I'm Diarrhea Gorain.
Wow, that's really racist to a fictional
Stop.
race.
What's she doing? Is she going to help us?
Excuse me, Your Eminence.
Hey, could you cut that shit out?
Yeah. So, our bobbed head lawyer returns.
Is she gonna turn out to be the main bad guy, the super bad guy?
Maybe? Maybe presume you are here for Maya Fey, the spirit medium who's been abducted?
Yeah, but yes, you may. You can do that.
Allow us to apologize for the criminal actions of our husband.
Oh, I no need to apologize for him?
And allow me to introduce you to the criminal actions of myself!
Yeah. Honestly, Igna, abducting a guest in our country, how could you?
Oh, you are so suspicious.
No, I'm fine.
Father abducted someone? Mom?
Your Eminence, what about those soldiers over there?
What about that thing you just did?
What about that? What was that?
They are the Garain Royal Guard, soldiers who serve the crown and no other.
Uh-huh. Is Maya in the tent? Is Maya in the tent?
What tent? Royal Guard?
The tent that's on the screen. Right there. Back there.
What?
Right
Oh.
there.
I thought that was
Is
just
it
a
not
building.
a tent?
Oh.
I think
Oh,
it's
maybe
just,
maybe it is just a building. It kind of looked like a tent. My bad.
I can see it. Oh, excuse me. There, it's out now. There. There are an elite force selected from only the most loyal and outstanding of our subjects. And why have you ordered them to surround the tomb? The police will not come if it is my husband who is committing the crime.
I think I think that last line was Apollo, but oh well.
Damn it!
This is.
we shall have... We shall have to storm the tomb and take Master Igna into custody ourselves. What? You mean?
Garan, no! His hostage is in there! No!
Dirk! How dare you set foot in this palace? Have you come to turn yourself in?
Listen, we need to call a truce for right now.
Oh, no. Grand Royal Guards! Seize this traitor for the crown!
As you wish,
You wish, Your Eminence. Resist and you die! Yes.
Oh, wait a second!
Lemon grab?
Hey! Whoa! I'm real mad. Slow down there, Garan. I'm here to conduct a hostage exchange. But if you take me in now, my affair is as good as dead.
Million years dungeon.
A hostage exchange? And why would he choose to do such a thing with you?
We can talk about that later. Right now, I need to get in there before it's too late. If I can't resolve this in 20 minutes, you can storm the place. Now then, if you'll excuse me.
Do. Dirk, wait! Gods, allow the insurgent Dukes of Might to pass.
Bobtail, you have some explaining to do.
He's not the big bad guy. He's the murder victim. He's the murder victim.
What?
What?
The king, he's dead in there. He's dead in there.
Why? Why would you...
And Dirk's gonna get blamed for it. That's why he's going in. That's why she's letting him go in, so he could go get blamed.
No.
Yes.
No.
But we just saw him go in.
Yeah, but he could still, well, I don't know. Right, well, while we're waiting here, Apollo, why don't you explain the situation?
What? Me?
Yes.
Leave nothing out, Hornhead, or I'll dehorn you while you stand.
Hornhead?
You're...
Always-
Oh, yeah.
She doesn't waste any time coming up with nicknames, does she? Oh, and what's with the attitude? Her fellow's the one who's abducting Miss Faye.
See, that's true.
Yeah. Hey.
Well, let's talk about this.
Do my ears deceive me, or did I hear talk of my father abducting someone?
Oh, you heard right? He abducted Maya Faye and,
I insolent fool!
Pardon my rudeness.
A gentle soul such as my father could not have possibly committed such a crime.
Gentle? You. Well, no, not quite.
I'm
Also, hi, Rafe. Good to see you.
Oh, hi,
I'm
Hornhead.
afraid it's true, Your Benevolence. He's holed up in the tomb as we speak.
I find this difficult to believe. Why would he do such a thing?
I don't know. Let's talk about him.
Your Benevolence? You saw your father heading towards the tomb?
I did. I was over on the veranda, deep in thought, as I always am, because I'm very smart. And when I saw him hurrying towards the tomb, I'd say it was about 10 minutes ago.
Why was he rushing? Maybe he was worried he'd be late? Just the idea of going, shit, as he's running. Did you see anyone else heading to the tomb?
I saw no one else after he entered.
So, Mr. Igna and Miss Faye are the only ones in there besides Dirk?
Mr. Inga. Hey, who knows? But I wouldn't be surprised if he had a minion or two with him. Why am I so certain he has minions?
Hey, man.
Minion.
Dirk-
Taxi.
Yeah.
Dirk loves minions.
Dirk.
Yes.
I hope he's okay with those minions. It's only been 5 minutes? It feels like an eternity!
Patience, Apollo, patience.
I mean, it's not like somebody's life's on the line.
Yeah. Yeah, patience. There we go.
Shit, I think you might be right.
I think the queen is super duper evil. May 18th, 3:20 p.m.
How do I evil-fy
Garan
this
Palace,
voice? Shit.
Royal residence. Jay, I think you might be the main villain of the game.
Oh no! It's been almost 20 minutes? What's taking Dirk so long? Oh, Dirk's dead. The appointment time has come. Our royal guard will now storm in.
Mm-hmm.
Can't you wait just a little longer? No, we cannot. Every second we wait puts the hostage's life in even more danger. Therefore, we see no alternative but in order to order our guards to storm in. But that'll put Miss Life's in danger more. I mean, have you seen all the swords?
Miss Life in danger more.
Life in the danger to gods! Storm the tomb and see Minister Inga along with the insurgent Dirk Sarmadi.
Yes, Your Eminence!
And don't correct my grammar. What? Dirk's under arrest too? Naturally, that traitorous snakes assassinated my predecessor, Queen Amara. Now go, seize them both.
Apollo, it's now you're gonna say you're his son.
Oh, because you told me to! Follow me, man!
Yeah!
Your Eminence!
For
Dad!
Eminence, something in Chinese. I forgot my line.
Yes.
Row, fight the power! Oh. I hope no one gets hurt.
Aren't we the power? We might be the power.
They have a fucking like a moment. They're like, wait, we're the power. Should we fight each other? Should we just? Your Eminence!
The king is dead.
We had an existential crisis.
Yeah. What the? Why are they running back out? What is the meaning of this? Oh no.
Yep.
Something terrible has
no.
happened. Dirk, it's the minister.
He's dead. They're all dead. Dodger.
What's this?
And I lost the voice.
What?
Apollo, quick!
Wow.
No one enters our Come, let's see what has transpired.
Please, someone just knock that lady down.
Yes, Your Eminence.
Poof.
Apollo did screaming through her.
Sorry, sir, you can't get in there. Just grabs and starts screaming in her face. Okay.
That's
Oh,
my
no.
dad!
May
Wow.
18th, Grand Palace, Amara's tomb.
That's my dad.
That's my dad!
King is dead. The king is dead.
What?
He's not.
Where's Dirk?
Apollo over there. Dead.
Oh!
Dead. Yep.
Oh.
Dirk?
Okay, that's a lot more incriminating than I was expecting.
I am
that's-
super incriminated right now.
Dirk, what? What have you done?
I guess I killed the guy. Apollo. Look.
So it's Mr. Igna who has fallen?
Minister. Minister, she.
Gods! Seize this murderous man at once!
Mr. C.
Yes, Your Eminence.
Surrender now or perish, rebel scum!
Toko?
No, wait. Ah!
So,
Yeah.
$5 on he was possessed by the Holy Mother, and that's why he killed.
Can
Men can't channel spirits, though.
I don't think they can.
Didn't he just
I don't
say
think
that
that's
he was
confirmed.
gonna do it?
Oh.
Gonna do what? Did
Maybe
he?
I misunderstood or misread something, but I thought he said that he was gonna be the one to channel.
Maybe he's the only one that can do it.
Anyway,
I don't think it's been confirmed that men can't. I just think it's confirmed that women have more spiritual power than men.
Okay.
I see. Dirk! They're taking him away!
Thud.
Oh, damn it. Ow!
What?
Dirk just threw something at me. What in the...
Catch!
Oh,
Champ Smart!
wait, this is the... Oh, pocket! You just tell me to keep it safe!
that thing is big though. How did he? Whatever.
Interdimensional pockets.
It's Maya. Who did we decide? Isn't that also Falshine?
Maya's like vacillated between Hannah and I think.
I think Hannah.
did you?
I think Hannah should have this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crap. I didn't think about it.
Mhm.
Nick, is that you?
Maya, are you alright? Yay!
She's all right.
Jeez, the murder.
Dirk, he saved me. I feel exhausted. I can't keep my eyes open.
Maya,
Thump.
High five!
I faint.
Minister Igna, the man behind Miss Faye's abduction, had been killed.
Inga.
Apollo, the man's name was Inga.
That's not my name, you see.
That's
Yes, see?
not my name, you see.
And Daruk was arrested for his murder.
Don't call me a Goran name.
Dirk's protection is ready to roll.
Apollo, I'm ready to protect your ass. Let's go.
So it was
Rafa's Grace is now ready.
Yay!
Maya's grace, really? So,
She said Rafa.
oh.
Still works.
So it was that the abduction of Maya Fey came to a sudden and unexpected resolution and began a revolution. Oh, with this, a curtain fell for the minister. But things were far from over. For I had the orb.
So she's the queen, but he's the minister?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just because
Oh.
someone's a queen or a king doesn't mean their significant other is the like opposite gendered term.
Look at
Hence why like the queen can be married to a prince or something even completely unrelated.
Does that mean that there is a king?
There
Probably
can
not,
be
right?
no
No.
king. Yeah, there may be no king.
Okay.
When a king, this is my understanding, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure when a king gets married, his wife becomes the queen.
Mhm.
But when the queen gets married, her husband does not become the
Depending
That's
on the
for that.
monarchy.
Yeah, it
Depends-
depends on the monarchy.
Okay.
It depends on what level and percentage of royal blood is in the family, in each
Oh,
individual
really?
family member. Yeah, there's a whole like you have to go by which country's family lineage you want to follow. Also, by what generation you're talking about. It's really fucked up.
Northern
So-
UK is very different in monarchies.
Pretty fascinating. May 18th, Grand Palace Royal Residence.
I learned a thing today.
Yes? Yes? Oh, okay.
Apollo, what happened?
I can't say for sure. But from what I can tell, it seems Dirk is killed, Minister Inga.
I have what? I'm sorry. Qua? Fucking qua?
Do you think he should just save Miss Faye?
Most likely, but who knows? I'm really confused right now.
My father, this cannot be.
And you're gonna
I
fall
must
in
see
5.
for myself.
Your benevolence, we cannot allow you to pass.
Fools, stand aside.
I love this Monty Python voice.
Forgive us, but we have direct orders from Her Eminence Queen Garan.
Father, oh, Father.
I mean, you can trust me. He's dead. I saw it with my own eyes.
Dirk, you will pay for this.
I didn't do it! Apollo, let's go regroup somewhere.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like Dirk took all of the funny out of my voice.
Dirk, it wasn't really you that did it, right? His voice is
Yeah.
still funny.
Man, why is everybody's dad in this story like either terrible or dead?
Yeah.
Or
Look
Terra
at
Dead.
Phoenix.
Or Terra dead.
I have a question.
Go on.
Does anyone else here think that the minister is going to turn out to be Apollo's dad? Like, real dad?
Why?
So
I
don't
did
know.
have that thought.
So Inga
kinda
is
occurred to me.
Inga is
Why?
Jove. Is that what you're implying?
Yeah.
That he became like a musical drifter and then somehow married the Queen of Khura'in?
Music like makes you lose control.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I don't know.
You're trying to do a joke there, Jay.
No.
May 18th, Temple
Oh.
Temple.
Dumble, dumble.
I
Temper
think you're trying to reference a song.
Oh, no.
Are you okay, Apollo?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Edgeworth speaking with the local police. So let's sit tight until he returns.
Okay.
And they just sat there for 40 minutes.
Anyway, on the 35th minute, I know you must be in a state of shock right now, but I need you to stay with us, Apollo.
He's right. I can't go to pieces now. Thanks, Mr. Wright. I'll be fine.
And I'll
As
be your
always.
guide.
Haha.
Oh.
Oh, where is Albie?
I'll be his guy. Don't you take my job!
May 18th, Temple Temple.
Right, Mr. Justice, I'm afraid I have some bad news. It looks like things will only get more complicated from here.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, what's happening with Dirk?
Well, as I understand it, he has been officially charged with the murder of Minister Inga.
He has?
Oh no.
However, I did manage to get us permission to investigate the crime scene. And I expect we'll be allowed to visit Mr. Sadmati shortly.
Thank you. I'm sure glad Prosecutor Edgeworth is here with us.
A little bit louder.
Edgeworth.
Could you
He
say that
has
a little
the
bit louder?
glasses.
All people that wear glasses are professors.
Yeah, just look at Jay.
I'm a professor of bullshit.
Professor Edgeworth, Mr. Igna.
Jay doesn't conform to your fucking honorifics around here. He decides how much respect you deserve. Also, what profession you've enrolled in, what certifications you've received. Also, it just so happens that Detective Sky is here in Karain.
I think you
I
mean
got a voice
doctor.
again.
No, Rear Admiral Sky, my apologies. So I have
I thought that
asked her
was
to
No Man's
assist us
Sky.
with their investigation. That was such a great joke I told the other day.
Yeah, that was a good one.
It's amazing.
I watched the VOD and I just went bullshit.
What? What's she doing here?
I'll tell you what she's doing here. It seems Prosecutor Sadmati has grown quite fond of her.
Oh!
Too
Are
fond
they in
of her.
love? Are they in love?
I'm moderately
They're in
experiencing an
love!
emotion that one might classify as jealousy.
You know,
He's been ferrying her around all over the place. A few days here, a few days there.
Listen, let me just get a few days off first, okay? And then
They've-
we'll go anywhere you want.
Oh, Mr. Wright. We have business to attend to. Then
Oh
we can attend
my.
to pleasure.
Might have gone a step farther than I was.
We're joking here, right? They've almost become a team of sorts.
despite what Nayuta says, it seems like he thinks highly of Emma's skills. You know, just given the way he has the butterfly in the courtroom, I don't want to see him get butterflies in his stomach over Emma.
He just barfs up butterflies. Kudos!
Fine.
Got him!
I'm
sorry.
I refuse to continue this until Jay retracts that statement.
I will not!
Oh, it's you.
And I know it's me.
I apologize.
doing it.
Okay.
Well, the
I
stream
think-
is over, guys.
oh.
I think I'll go pay Dirk a visit at the detention center.
I want to go check on Maya at the hospital. What about you, Athena?
I'm gonna go get drunk.
Eh. No. I don't know about that.
I'm gonna go get drunk.
Okay.
Actually, very well. And I will accompany Athena.
Okay, we'll all go our separate ways for now.
All right. If anything comes up, you have my cell number. Okay.
Do you know your way around here, Apollo? Do you know where the nearest bar is?
It's been over 10 years since I left, but I'll try and get as hopelessly lost.
Hooray.
Anyway, so
Okay.
there's this beautiful bar down the road. $500 glasses of Cabernet. You will.
That sounds amazing. Let's go.
I think I'll get a mixed drink, actually. That sounds good.
6 drinks later. Anyway, I've totally been dropping all the handsomeness. I still think he's into.
I know he's totally into you.
So
What do you
should,
guys-
like, can I buy him a drink?
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
right there.
Yeah, just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Athena.
Anyway, we'll end
Mate.
this fan fiction.
May 18th, detention center visitors room. Hey, it's me, Apollo, here to see your old man, are you?
Dirk, are they done interrogating you?
Nope, the fun hasn't even started. I imagine they'll really rake me over the coals, though.
I don't want to think about how harsh the interrogation is gonna be.
Yeah, that's nothing compared to what they'll do if they find him guilty.
They've branded me a terrorist who killed the previous queen and now the justice minister. If found guilty of these crimes, I'm super fucked. And I'm gonna get publicly executed.
Public execution? This is
There's
worse than I
weird-
thought.
Some weird red and white beard coming out of
Come on, son, sport champeroni, turn that frown upside down. You'll jinx us, come on. As soon as I get out of here, I'll take you to this tasty hash house I know that has the best booze, Athena.
That sounds amazing!
The
Athena,
best
that's
booze.
not what a bar exam is.
I,
Good enough!
I
Courtesy of
think I'd
Drunkel.
like that. I need to focus on what happened. Time to switch into work mode. Dirk, can you tell me what happened? Oh, and there's also something I wanted to look at. You know, yeah,
Ew.
Oh, yeah?
that bell.
Well, hit me with your best shot,
oh,
sport.
the incident.
What,
Yes.
What you got?
Dirk, what happened in there? You didn't really kill Minister Igno, did you?
Well, the thing is, I really don't know.
Huh?
Okay, so usually when a character says they don't know, that either means they were channeling something or they were just unconscious.
He was a channeling. I'm a calling it.
The first male
I would put
channeler.
money on that.
I remember seeing the mural of the founder right as I entered the tomb. Can I channel? That sounds great. I would love that. But I got all dizzy immediately after that. Sucked the big dick, it did. The next thing I knew, I was standing there with a bloody knife in my hand and covered in Inga's blood.
He ran into my knife. He ran into my knife 10 times.
I don't feel bad, but it is regrettable.
So you don't remember meeting with him?
Nope. The last thing I remember after entering the tomb is really feeling dizzy.
There's no way he can explain what happened if he didn't remember anything.
Yeah.
Man, this joke is going for a while. I suppose there's no getting out of this one. I'm super fucked.
But we can't give up yet!
Super fucked. Super
Fucked.
fucked.
Super
fucked.
fucked. Super fucked. I was just messing with your son, champ, sport, Rooney.
Well,
Web.
stop! It's not funny!
You don't think I'm funny?
Uh-uh.
I'm a little sad.
It's so sad.
I'm sorry, son.
You need to work on your dad jokes. Sheesh! Nothing even seems to faze him. Not even being arrested for murder!
This is gonna be a tough one, case, Apollo. Not only have I been charged with Inga's murder, but I have also been charged with Amara's assassination from 23 years ago.
You're on trial for 2 charges?
Isn't there a
Yeah,
statute
you know, that's-
of limitations on that
No,
bullshit?
no. I was about to say something about that. We have none of that shit. Garan is practically licking her chops just thinking about my public execution. She is super duper not a great person.
I don't think there's a statute of limitations on murder.
There isn't?
I mean, that might be true.
Well,
I don't
there
know.
also hasn't been a trial in
Ace
the
of-
first case.
Ace Attorney disagrees, but
I should
apparently
know this.
the Kingdom of Karain agrees
Well-
with you. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, the difference is in the other cases that has already been in a trial, while now there has been no trial for this case yet.
I don't think it works like that.
I'm gonna play armchair lawyer here and do some googling. You guys keep reading the scene.
Sounds good. Hannah's also on her
I'm
phone.
already Googling.
Well, we're learning about law today, Apollo. Guess
Oh.
that means we can't afford to lose our heads, huh? Ha ha!
I was right! No statute of limitations.
Yeah. There's usually
Okay.
no
Fuck.
statute of limitations for murder, particularly first-degree murder.
Oh, interesting.
Assassination sounds like that.
I don't know how you can laugh at a time like this.
How can you?
So, son, I take it that you'll be defending me in my trial, please?
Please, pretty please.
Of course, you can count on me.
That's my boy, Spun Sport Champeroni. Looks like your nerves are as steely as those vocal cords of yours. After all, you've got the Defense Culpability Act. I'm sorry, the Dick Act to contend with. You're dead. You don't get that anymore.
I'm
Oh.
gonna slam the Dick Act first.
Oh no.
So,
Oh, right.
just as it did me.
Shut up, Ghost! So if you're found guilty, then
Yes.
I'll be charged with the same double homicide, huh?
Ooh, regrettable. Don't tell me you forgot about that.
I'll be fine. I'll just have to make sure we win this one.
You sure? Because you don't sound very fine.
I am the utmost degree of fine.
Apollo, can I just take you over here just a second in the corner? Don't worry about us, Dirk. We're just gonna have a private conversation. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
He's my dad!
I have to work with you.
Tell me about 23 years ago.
About that incident 23 years ago.
Yes.
That was when the previous Queen Amara was assassinated, wasn't it?
As just said, yes. Someone set her private residence on fire. She lost her life in the ensuing blaze.
And you were arrested for the crime?
Why would they arrest you, Mr. Sidmati? Weren't you just a lawyer back then? What relation could you have with the Queen?
Dun dun dun.
About that. Amara was, well, she was my wife.
What?
Wait, what? I may not look the part, but I was once husband to a queen. In short, I was royalty at that one. Yeah. I'm just sort of tossing that out. I never told Apollo this, apparently.
You fucking what, mate?
Oh, yeah. I fucking got him again. Come on, you're talking to a guy who honed his prowess against witnessing on the stand. Listen, my whole goal in life is just to make you guys as shocked as possible whenever possible. It's great. It's the best. It's my favorite. Even a queen is no match for this dragon's glare.
Okay.
So, was the verdict ever reached, Dirk?
I acted as my own attorney and won. Until I was accused of fabricating evidence, that is. Then I had a problem.
Now, where have I heard a story like that before? Where have I heard a story like that before?
You
What
haven't,
happened
but
after
Apollo
that?
has.
Ah!
What happened?
I made a run for it.
You ran, but why?
Because this country's called Koran.
I didn't kill Amara and I didn't fabricate any evidence. But if I had stuck around for a retrial, I'd have been found guilty for sure. I couldn't allow that to happen. Amara's true killer would have never faced justice if I did. So I left my law practice behind and went underground.
But that was 23 years ago. Are you telling me that after all these years, you still haven't discovered the truth?
Yeah, the fact is that it was an arson. No, the fact that it was an arson means that the crime scene was reduced to ashes. There's little in the way of evidence left. It's just been a brick wall after brick wall.
I guess that means it's up to me to figure it out, huh? Along with Minister Igna's murder, of course. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, son, sport Chamberoni, don't look so down. With you on the case, it'll work out somehow, you know?
I hope he's right.
You're fine. Hey, say, son, do you remember my office?
Sure. I remember that was messy and dim lit, like his brain.
Wow, rude. The file I have amassed on Amara's assassination is kept there. I think it might help you on this case. Do you remember how to get there?
Let me think. Oh, I recall going into a manhole. How can I not, jerk? I hated how I always got dirty in there. And that stench!
Oh, that's right. I remember this.
That old case is important too, but I should probably focus on the minister's murder first.
Yes. Okay. Well, then let's present some stuff. You wanna look at the Founder's Orb? You wanna look at that? I see you got it safely out of the tomb.
Why did you throw it at me like that?
I want you to listen carefully, son. The orb must not fall into Garon's hands. Not ever. Nope. Don't do it. Not even once.
I thought Minister Ingna was the one who was after it.
It's not English. English.
That dude. He was the one who lent it to Professor Buff to study it after all. So haven't you exposed his crime now?
I have, but there's more connected to this relic than meets the eye. Much more.
Your
The
eye.
robots. They're robots. And whatever it is, I can't help feeling that they could turn this entire kingdom upside down.
Oh my god!
He said some... He said... Oh, no.
Oh. You said something like that before. Looks like Dirk's intuition was at it again.
Garon will do anything to retrieve this. So guard it well, son. At least until tomorrow's trial.
I'm afraid to trial him, so.
Shut up, Bailey Leaf, boing.
Oh.
Nayuda!
First I still thought it
Time
was, and
for
now
the
he's still
prisoner's interrogation. So be gone, you putrid-headed criminal abetting lawyer.
Wait, don't tell me you're the prosecuting attorney?
What? But that would mean.
Well, that sure sobered you up. Is there a problem here?
You bet there is! He's your father!
And your point is? My relation to the accused is irrelevant. The fact remains I am a prosecutor.
But
No, that's not what I don't think that I'm gonna get through to him.
hey, Hannah, legally.
No, we know! It's fine! It's finished right, guys! Come on!
There's no such thing as a conflict of interest. Nepotism does not exist.
Exactly!
I feel like Corinne might not have conflict of interest statutes. Or possibly any statutes.
What
I
is a
mean,
statute?
the fact that we were defending Dirk as Apollo
Oh,
when
fair
we're
enough.
his adopted son is also
But they don't know
technically-
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but I
Nayuda.
mean, justice. You can't just hide shit from the court.
You can if you want to.
If you're really
I just
good at
did,
it,
in fact. Long time no see, son. Have you been?
fuck you.
Do I know this man?
Look, hey. I hear you've been serving Garon, rather faithfully, in fact. Whatever happened to our dream of taking her down and changing this country, son?
The past is the past.
Oh. What do you mean? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this, man? Come on.
Haven't you noticed that both of your sons hate you?
Oh,
It's simple.
wow.
People change. The Nayuta you knew exists no more.
Listen, son, I don't know what made you change like this. But you're still my boy, even if you prosecute my case. The rest of the Defiant Dragons and I eagerly await your return. Whenever you're ready, we'll welcome you back with open arms.
Ooh, got him.
As I said, I've moved on. Now let us waste no more time, for flowers do not blossom simply from talk of the past.
What? Nayuda? Why do I get the feeling there's something he wants to say, but can't?
Guard, move the accused to the interrogation room.
No, sir, this way, rebel scum. I'm not sure why I'm here.
Watch it! Not so rough! Wow, those are spears! I hate them! Ow! Ow! Quit it!
Nayuda. Is he seriously gonna prosecute his own father?
Like,
That's messed up, bruh.
like, come on, dude.
Nayuda, no, that's bad.
No, don't do this
I've
thing.
already prosecuted
No,
9
Yuda.
family members. If I prosecute a 10th, I get my next case free.
Well, how about Amara's tomb? I thought we should.
Will I
I thought we were
get
gonna
a
go
house
visit
again?
the hospital. Maybe. May 18th, Garon Palace, Amara's tomb.
So this is the tomb of Amara, the previous queen of Karain. It's really lavish. I guess you could say it fits for a queen. You know, maybe.
Is the faceless woman who secretly lives in your home that mural over there, Amara?
Did you just pick a Night Vale?
No.
Uh-huh. No, that's the Holy Mother. She's the one who brought spirit channeling to Karain.
Oh, right, a woman in the orb. Yeah.
Oh, it's you two. Getting right down to business, I see.
Hey!
Good
Oh,
one.
hi, Emma. We heard you'd give us a hand if we needed it.
Yep, Mr. Edward asked me to help where I could. So, it's been quite a while since you've been back in Korea, I hear.
Yeah, more than 10 years, in fact.
Well, you sure didn't waste any time. I mean, you already mixed up in a murder. You're as big as a trouble magnet as Mr. Right.
But please don't say that. My luck's already bad enough as it is.
Emma, I hear Prosecutor Sudmati has requested your services again. It seems like you two have gotten pretty close. Yeah.
You mean he's the
Nudge.
funeral
Nudge, nudge. Oh my god.
Wow.
Saps, did you have that on hand this entire time?
He was waiting.
I'm in the room.
Okay.
Yeah?
Saps.
Saps,
It's just...
you overdo it?
You let him swallow.
It's just, his people skills need some serious work. Sorry.
His people skills do some serious work, you guys.
But when he manages to smile and compliment my work, it's hard to say no.
They're in love, they're in love, they're in love, they're in love.
Plus, but flying back and forth between here and there, it's been
Oh.
tough and I lack of real on my skin.
Oh.
To take matters worth, the defendant and... I mean, how can I get into work?
Oh. Oh.
Whoa!
Saps, what are you eating?
Bacon snacks.
Sounds like they've got one complicated prosecutor-detective relationship going on.
They're in love.
Jesus. Hi, Emma.
I just
That's
ate a
odd.
handful of chips.
Emma, have you determined the cause of death?
Blood loss from a stab wound.
Mm.
A single stab to the back was enough to cause the victim to bleed to death. The estimated time of death was 3 p.m., which is when Dirk came to the crime scene.
Nice! That's been out of the court record. Cool. Thanks.
Any suspects besides Dirk, maybe? Anybody?
No, he,
Damn.
Maya, and the minister were the only ones there. And Maya's been tied up until she was freed by the Queen's Royal Guard.
Could someone have been hiding somewhere in there?
Not likely. I was told this tomb was searched from top to bottom right after the murder. And during that time, the Royal Guard set up a perimeter to prevent anyone from escaping.
In other words, the crime scene was completely sealed off.
Locked room mystery.
It would be that it's the locked room mystery again.
No way for a third party to escape without being spotted, so... Great, another one of those convoluted locked room mysteries.
Hooray!
Apparently Jack wants you to investigate something.
Then I will in a second.
About the victim, Mr. Inga. He was the kingdom's minister of justice, correct?
Yes, Inga Karkul Kurain was the second most powerful figure in Kurain. Plus, he was married to the Queen.
Seems strange that someone of his status would just abduct someone.
Apparently, he only told a few of his most loyal subordinates about this plan. That way, there was little chance of the police or even the Queen finding out.
What was... God, I would rather call him by Kurakulum than this name. What was Inga hoping to gain by getting his hands on the orb?
What's the problem with the name?
I don't know!
I
I
feel
don't-
like it doesn't fit him.
That I don't know, but I'm working on it.
New. What if it really was Oh, if it really was for what Paul Atishon said. I am not having the impression.
Oh,
Are you just getting lazy?
I must deliver it to my benefactor at all costs.
What do they want that relic for anyway?
It's something to do with the old legend. My patron seeks a great power set to be granted to whoever solves its secrets.
Oh. A great power that is said to be bestowed on whoever solves the orb's secret. In Karain, only those who can channel spirits are said to fit the rule. So is that why Inga wanted such power? Did he want to be king?
Probably.
So this is the tomb of the previous queen.
Yes, Queen Amara was led to rest here. She lost her life in an arsonist's ablaze. What a tragic end. I heard this tomb sits on an actual site of her residence before it was burned down.
Interesting.
They built it on the same spot so her soul could rest in peace.
So this is where the fire happened, huh?
Why do you think Minister Inga was holding Miss Faye captive here?
It's the perfect spot if you think about it. It's close to his private quarters, which made it easy to keep an eye on his prisoner. And the courtyard is only open to the royal family, so he had little to fear of prying eyes. Plus, the tomb is normally locked and only the royal family is allowed access.
So that's why he picked this place.
How long has Miss Faye been held captive?
About 6 days.
Damn, really? That long?
It appears she was severely weakened by a prolonged confinement. She passed out as soon as she was freed and is now on an IV drip at a hospital.
Oh no.
She's been asleep ever since.
Doesn't she also pass out after channelings?
Poor Miss Faye, I hope she gets better soon.
Yeah.
She does, yeah. Well, she passes out during channelings.
Oh. Emma, do you mind if we start looking around?
Yes, I do. Sure, I already got the okay. Knock yourselves out. I'm gonna eat some snackoos in the corner. Oh, and here.
This is a picture?
It's a diagram of the police drew of the tomb. I thought I'd give you a copy to help your investigation along.
To give you
and
compliments.
company. I will
Oh.
also give you company.
Ah, thank you for the company.
You're welcome.
Yay! Thanks for that.
Why was one of them broken?
You don't need to ask. Oh, and let me know if you need my forensic expertise. Don't you dare keep all the fun to yourselves, you hear?
You don't need to worry about that. Besides, I hardly classify this as fun.
Well, we do!
Yeah,
This
video
is
games.
fun.
Now,
Yeah.
apparently the chat wants to investigate Vine.
Okay,
What are you saying?
while you do that, I actually need to be right back.
Okay. Well,
And Apollo speaking.
Falchion,
Do your best,
Well-
me!
Look,
Oh.
one of the statues is broken.
but you're a...
Am I-
Falchion?
Am I doing
Would
this?
you like to? Would you like to?
Okay, sure.
Probably better you than me.
Look! One of the statues is broken!
Oh, that is better. Yeah, but it's kind of hard to see. What's wrong with your voice?
Let's check it out when we get a little closer.
It's a pretty good impression, actually. Sounds a little bit like Zephyros.
Let's check it out when we get a little bit closer. So this is Amara's sarcophagus.
Okay, stop.
Let's take a closer
Oh.
look.
Okay, I will examine this thing.
Hey, these curtains open, Apollo.
Oh. Just, okay. Keyhole.
King of
That's-
Hearts is here.
One big sarcophagus.
They say the
Oh.
mummy of Amara, the former queen, rests inside.
A mummy, huh? Rats, it's locked.
Hey, don't touch that.
I'll touch whatever I want. You mean we can't search inside it?
I'm back,
Not
what I
again.
say?
You just said...
see- yep.
I'm back, what I say.
Thank you.
you want to investigate stuff and you want to touch a key, but you aren't allowed.
Oh.
Yo, fair enough. Besides, it's not something anyone try opening anyway.
What if the real king's hiding inside?
Try again.
Jay.
What if,
Jay,
what,
come on.
sorry, I was gone for a
The
second.
real. What if the real king? The
Yeah,
real king?
what if this guy's an imposter and the real king is hiding inside as the killer?
Hey, anyone in there?
Oh, it's me, the king!
Don't do that! You're going to get us cursed.
Cursed?
Crunch.
The queen likely bears a grudge towards the living after such a violent, painful death. So no one dares touch the sarcophagus for fear of incurring her wrath.
Oh no, Apollo, what am I gonna do?
Don't look at me.
And get away from me! In any case, the sarcophagus is temperature controlled.
What?
It's getting really cold to preserve the mummy.
Oh, how weird.
Why
So
would
even if someone,
That?
so even if someone did decide to hide inside it, they would eventually freeze to death.
Is the old queen's name Alice?
I see.
God damn it, Walter, you don't get it yet.
We're not on that. We're not on that series yet.
Still, if they bundled up, I bet a person could hide in there for a little while. If
Yeah.
Dats is in there, I'm gonna lose my mind.
I think that's being in there would be a good reason to lose my mind. Yeah.
You found me!
Right.
Oh.
Oh, it's like a small army of monks, all neatly
Army?
lined
Did
up.
someone say army?
No, get out, go!
I miss Army already.
It looks like they're facing the sarcophagus in prayer.
She just learned how to walk, and Jay's already chasing her away.
Oh.
Out of here!
If you look
Rude.
carefully, each one has a slightly different expression.
I wonder if they used real people as models.
Some are frowning, some are smiling. Hmm? There's one that looks like he's trying his hardest not to burst out laughing.
Really? I wonder why. That one's me.
Hmm.
Maybe it's like those times when things are so intense that you can't help but laugh. You know, like at funerals and stuff.
Huh. They went to the trouble of depicting that? Talk about going overboard.
Okay. What about this thing up here?
I have been to several funerals, and I don't think I've ever felt the urge to laugh at one.
I don't think I have
Same.
either. Yeah.
Yeah,
Eh.
there's a painting
Anyway.
out there, but I can't see it very well from here.
Well then, let me just go ahead and. Oh, jeez, hi.
Get a flashlight.
God damn it, Triangle! Fucking.
It looks like the Holy Mother was painted here to watch over Amara's sarcophagus, with her no eyes. So, it's like this tomb is protected by the founder?
Yeah.
Oh.
None of the depictions of her Holy Mother have the face. Remember?
Yeah, just making
Yeah.
a joke about the no eyes and watching over the tomb, and it was a
Right.
bad joke, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
That must be so reassuring to those she left behind.
Only one problem. They didn't paint the eyes she needs to do some watching!
God damn it! God damn it!
Oh God.
Come to think of it, she doesn't have a mouth to smile down on the tomb with either. It's actually kind of creepy. Slenderman, sorta. You guys heard of Slenderman?
I've
Believe
never
me,
heard
with
of
arc
Slenderman.
around,
Tell me
yes.
about
How
Slenderman.
much Slenderman? I wonder if being watched over by something like Slenderman gives the queen nightmares.
Don't do my voice. Quit that.
You don't do it right anyway.
Damn it!
Sam, stop eating all those chips!
Slender
It's your
Hey! Hey! Keep that up and the founder just might come out and watch over you too!
Wow, is that a threat? That's a critical threat.
Yeah! Oh, hi!
I found this.
Ah, guess this is where Inga collapsed when he died. Better take a closer look.
Yep.
Zoop.
He had a gun.
Why'd he have a gun?
Let's talk about that.
So the minister was armed, huh?
Well, he
Neat.
was the Minister of Defense.
Mm-hmm. That's a 4-shot pistol. He had it for self-defense, apparently. But it won't be firing anytime soon. Anything
Check out how many
anytime soon.
shots are left.
Huh?
Check how many shots are left.
1.
What?
I
Do
don't
we
know.
already know that?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
I was just giving you a deadpan answer.
Just so much conviction.
Yeah, I believed you. I really believed you. He was carrying a broken gun around?
No, we recovered a bullet here. Which means the gun probably broke as the minister fired its last round. Thing is, the gun chamber are all empty.
Oh, that answers that
Yet,
question.
that one bullet is the only bullet we could find.
That is strange. Where did the other 3 go?
Into him.
Maybe Dirk ate them.
We can ask him next time we see him. Just be ready for his predictably shocking answer. A dragon always eats his bullets.
How about this thing?
I wonder if this is Ingna's last cell phone.
Yo, come
His
to
last
Inga,
cell phone.
James.
His final cell phone. Oh,
Tragic.
so sad.
Cut short so young.
And he still has
Yo,
so
come.
much data on his plan.
You come to Inga's voice message, see?
Leave your name, number, and a brief message, and I will get back to you.
Leave your name, your face, and a channeling.
And your
I didn't
true
even finish
name.
the joke.
That was stupid.
It should be.
Emma?
His fingerprints are all over it.
Do you think he talked to anyone recently?
You!
Oh.
Also a couple of his underlings. They're all members of the secret police who were directly under the minister's control.
You mean like spies?
I don't think that's quite it.
No,
Nothing. We've talked about this. Oh, God damn it, she's off again. So this is the murder weapon. Emma, did you find any prints on it?
Guess what I'm gonna say? Yeah.
Oh, that's not good. Were there any others?
Guess what I'm gonna say?
Yeah.
One.
Saps! Saps!
But it was too much to identify. It's probably an old print from someone else who had handled the knife.
Oh, that's bad.
It's pretty bad.
Yet another piece of unhelpful info to add to our ever-growing pile of sigh.
Pile of sigh. Oh, how about just this? Yeah, that looks good.
They've already taken the body away. It's kind of sad how familiar I've become with body outlines. What's up, Joe?
You named him Joe?
This one. Last one was Steve.
I have a photo of him.
The loneliest crunch.
Well timed.
I have a photo of the body if you're interested.
Oh, cool.
Oh, definitely. Yep.
He was stabbed right in the back. The poor guy was practically skewered.
Right in the kidneys. What's he wearing on his arms?
That's
Those
his
are
shirt.
the cuffs of justice.
I should
Of
be
course.
wearing those.
Of course they are.
Hey, he has
my
cuffs? What the hell, man?
Seems to be an tradition here for the Minister of Justice to wear those forearm cuffs.
Okay.
They look the midst of a thick fabric, so I guess they aren't for protection.
Maybe they're for keeping his sleeves out of the way while handling documents.
Or guns.
Why was that line so funny?
His sleeves.
She's still doing her spy bit.
Yeah, that's
Maybe.
probably their original purpose.
It was the sleeve.
She's sitting on top of the sarcophagus from behind the curtain.
Sleeves.
But over the years, the reason for wearing them has been probably forgotten. So now, they're just one of many traditional things that people do without knowing why.
Did they have to have bolded almost that entire sentence?
Looks like job for ultimate anthropologist, yes?
Please.
Allow me to get to bottom of why he wears cuffs.
So you see, in old country.
There are many dogs.
God.
Okay.
Kind of way you roll up your sleeves, eh, comrade?
Or your psychology if we're going there.
I happen to know why I started it. Thank you very much.
Tomb crime photos, mad.
Don't let Kyo anywhere near Maya. What the?
Spirit channeling.
Okay.
They're not related.
How about this one?
It kind of looks like a palanquin.
Yeah,
It
the
does look a little bit.
the sarcophagus is surrounded by a curtain. I bet someone could have hidden inside.
True, but that is one of the many places the royal guard checked after storming in.
Wow, they were really thorough.
There aren't really many places to look here, Athena. And apparently one of their members will really love mystery novels.
Great.
He peered into every nook and cranny with an almost frightening amount of gusto.
I can't wait to interview this guy. He's gonna be great.
And when he was done, he said, "Very interesting. It's like one of those locked room mysteries."
Sounds like he's in the long line of work.
The long
The
line.
what?
The long line of work.
He's never out of stuff
line
to do.
of work.
Okay, what's this in the background here?
It's wine.
Oh.
This is the grape juice ignovus. Wait, grape juice? What?
Yes, grape juice. Unfermented grape juice.
Keep going on with that joke.
You may be wondering why grape juice, and that's what I'm here for.
He was probably nervous before his meeting with Dirk, and grape juice helps with that.
So he drank grape juice, just the juice.
Mr. Wright told me all about it when he was hospitalized a few years ago. He said grape juice was something that that helps
It's
you relax.
alcohol.
Just say it's alcohol. Hasn't there been alcohol earlier in this game?
I mean, Bucky Wet was straight up drunk.
Wasn't Bucky
so-
Wet drunk the whole time?
No, I was just really tired.
Are you sure he was talking about just regular Play-Doh grape juice?
We had sake covered manju buns.
Grape
We all
juice.
ate them.
Grape juice. This last
Oh,
case
there you
brought
go.
to you by 4Kids Entertainment. Because it sounds like we're talking about the fermented variety.
Hold on, I just want to intervene there. The 4Kids Entertainment with a dead body outline right behind us.
Yeah.
It's just like a plushy version of the body lying there.
In the anime, the body was still there.
Oh my.
Okay, maybe that joke didn't make sense.
No, he couldn't have meant that. I mean, we're talking about a medical facility. They wouldn't have allowed something like that in. Come on.
Yeah, you say that.
He does say that. He does actually say that. What about these things up here? These Steven Universe ass pictures up here.
What? Steven Universe.
Just the yellow diamond thing. You know, the mural up on the ceiling.
Yeah.
I get it.
That's what
I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you got it.
It's... Athena?
Oh, right. Is this supposed to be Amara channeling a spirit?
It looks like the spirit of some country's sultan or something. She seems to be conveying something to her retainers.
She looks like Papaya.
Papaya.
She's on literal actual fire.
Yeah. This must be Amara's assassination as allegedly carried out by Dirk. With Lucario there on the right.
Oh my
Is
god.
that supposed to be Dirk? Oh,
Maybe?
jeez.
They really made him look evil. Oh god, it is!
This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my entire fucking life.
Is that supposed to be Dirk facing his punishment in the afterlife? Anyway, guess that's the last one. Let's look away from these now, yeah.
Does the Karain public think that Dirk is dead? They shouldn't, right?
No.
Nah.
I think it's just a, past, present, future kind of thing, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
I
I guess we're supposed to see this as a happy ending?
Yeah, except no one came out of the story happy.
It's like a grim fairy tale.
Nah.
How about these ones up here? Oh,
A baby and a lotus blossom? That's one strange painting. Snackoos!
snaps.
Oh, yes,
Uh-oh.
Snackoot, yes.
Gamer snacks.
Yes. Am I here? Yes, I am.
Yes.
Apparently. Oh,
And now you're on the list.
God, I didn't mean to eat so many Snackoos. Apparently, that's part of the mural depicting the life and times of Queen Amara. You know, like a storyboard or something.
So that baby's supposed to be Amara?
Don't question it.
Yeah, okay.
This one depicts Amara preaching to the faithful.
It's hard to put into words, but I've never seen anything like it. Let's see. The next one is... Is that Dirk? Why does he have horns?
My
He's a
best
dragon.
guess is that it depicts the first time Amara and Dirk met.
So he's supposed to be some kind of demon who's seducing her?
Well, he was successful since they got, like, married and shit.
Damn. The mural continues on the opposite wall that we've already looked at.
That
Oops.
we've already seen.
Yeah.
We did that out of order. Oh well.
Oh well.
Say Levesque.
Wow, it's covered in blood.
With a blood spider this large, it must have gotten all over the killer, too. Come to think of it. There was blood on Dirk's clothes.
The circumstantial evidence points to Dirk being the killer.
And that's what I'd conclude if I were a cop, too. Why are things always so bleak for me?
It's all about you, isn't it, Apollo? What do you? Well, let's look at
Yeah, it's my chapter. Miss Faye was apparently tied to this chair. Let's take a closer look. We should try to cover every angle possible here. Gets on the ground, looks at the chair from underneath. Now slide
Every
the
angle.
touch screen, or use the circle pad to look around carefully in this area. Oh, they're
This
gonna
one's all
make a
you,
joke.
Hannah. Oh, we actually do. Yeah, look at the bottom of it. I guarantee.
Well, let's look at the top first.
Okay.
Poor Miss Faye. She must have been tied up to this chair that I was just
Oh.
talking about.
I can just imagine how much her backside must have hurt after sitting here for so long. It's not exactly cushioned.
No. It would have been torture for you, I bet. I mean, you don't even know how to sit still.
Alright, well, fuck you too. If by that you mean I like to stay alive, then I have to agree with you.
Alive?
Oh.
I bet you didn't know, but I happen to be a bit of an escape artist myself. Trucy showed me how to do her rope escape trick.
Uh-huh. And why would you bother learning something like that?
Because, you
Parsnip
know,
is here?
of course, stuff's happening, and sometimes, you know, trouble. So I thought it might come in handy.
You know, trouble.
I guess you're right about that. Miss Faye could have definitely used that knowledge if she didn't already have it.
That's right. So now just sit right here and we'll get started.
What in the world gave you the idea that I wanted to learn?
Time and a place, Athena.
Yeah.
Bottom.
Oh,
It's gotta be.
I think.
Oh
it's
wait, red, right in the back there. See that? Yeah, what's that? Yeah.
Oh, look, there's a blood stain in one of the chair legs.
Really? Hey, you're right. I completely missed that.
Let's move the chair so we can check under it. Yeah, under the chair.
Let's check under it.
Under it.
Yes. Did we just remove the bloodstain from the chair?
I think maybe the chair was on top of the
There's,
blood.
there's additional blood stain.
Oh.
I gotcha.
And there's more blood under the chair leg.
I wonder what it's doing there.
I don't know.
I have some luminol because of course why not? Words.
Yes.
Words.
4
Where are we
a.m.
looking? Anything?
The chair
Yeah.
itself.
Tap everywhere. Tap everywhere. Oh no, not quite. Not the best idea.
I thought.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Can you still move the camera around?
Wait.
Oh, you can.
I can't?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Check out the legs of the chair, maybe? Why would there not be a luminal
wait, what?
reaction? Oh, what?
Hey.
Look!
I can't see you have the glasses on.
Oh.
Ah.
How creepy! How very, very creepy!
Very creepy.
The blood stain leads
Alice?
all the way to the sarcophagus.
It's so cold in there, their blood turned blue.
Emma, is this Minister Inga's blood?
Hold on 1 second. Huh? That's strange. Parsnip is making a lot of sounds.
Or seems being a needy face.
And I didn't get a match.
Oh shit.
So then, whose blood is it?
Dirk and Miss Faye were
Excuse me, Dirk and Miss Faye weren't wounded as far as we know.
And the blood's been wiped up by someone for some reason.
Yeah, that's strange too.
Mysterious blood stain out of the court record.
I thought I'd relieve you of some voice acting. Excuse me.
I'm sorry, I need my chance to say them wrong.
All right. Well, now we need to find something else.
Something else.
Oh wait, no, nothing particularly interesting here.
There we go.
Are we done then? You want back out? Yes, you do. Okay, great. What about this over here then?
Oh, one of the statues is broken. Let's take a closer look.
Hey, what's happening back here? No, wait, I want to look at that. Yeah,
He was the
yes,
other laughing
that.
one.
Oh.
Look, there's a bullet here.
It's from the pistol the victim was carrying. My guess is he tried to shoot his attacker but missed, and the bullet ended up here.
Don't stay intact. What?
It's a weak gun.
I guess.
They already determined the rifling marks to be a match of this gun.
Rifling marks, aren't those?
Oh, shall I explain? The science behind it is absolutely fascinating.
No, we're good. We're good.
But I like explaining.
You do realize we can hear you.
That was the point.
Yes, I want this one.
There's something shiny. It's a pendant.
That's pretty.
Athena.
Oh, there is a blood on
There's
it.
a blood.
I wonder who the a blood belonged to.
They took the blood on the chair and put it on the pendant. Perfect.
All we know is not the victims. No one in the royal family recognized it.
Emma, did you lift any fingerprints from it?
I did, but I wasn't able to get a clean one.
That's too bad.
But the blood turned out to be the victims. That means it would have fallen here in the course of the murder.
You want to say this one too? Do you want to take this one also from me? Is that what?
Yes, I want to.
It might be Dirk's. I should ask him about it later.
You see, I learned mind reading from politician.
I see.
Right? Okay. Guess we'll find out about that later.
Yeah.
What's this thing?
This thing is
Sorry.
more splinter than statue now, Emma.
The bullet from the victim's gun did a real number to it on it.
It seems like something you'd get cursed for, you know?
In Minister Inga's case, I'd say getting a ticket punched is curse enough.
Yeah, but don't curses extend to the afterlife?
You need to stop talking about what Nayuda says so seriously.
I am perfectly capable of thinking for myself.
Do it.
Thank you. Okay, what about this thing back here?
It's a Magatama, I think. Did it come from the broken statue?
Look, Apollo, there's another one. But the other statues have one each.
Hey, you're right. Maybe this statue was special or something.
Okay.
Oh, there's another missing statue!
Looks like we might be done here. Okay, backing out.
Can we not
There's
take
a lot of
them-
investigating to do here.
Yeah!
Wow. You got anything else? We might be. Nope.
Oh.
Nope. What's this?
Maybe something at the door. Oh. That.
Ah, it's full of Doki Doki. My guess would be...
Oh.
Yeah, God damn it.
My guess would be that this is an incense burner.
Hey, look, Apollo, there's something in the ashes.
Let's see what it is.
Hey, Sayori.
Okay.
It's a shiny!
That's very shiny.
Is that a gemstone? What am I doing here?
I've got this one covered, Apollo.
Pockets.
I'm really good at taking gemstones and just taking them. Would you like to hear my brilliant gemstone-involved theory?
Well, I guess it wouldn't do any harm.
Okay, alright.
Oh.
You know stuff?
Yeah. You know, on second thought, I'm good.
What? That's a really good theory. You want to hear my theory?
Onion is evil.
Damn
it.
Okay, I was about to get to the good part. Alright, okay, so I think onion is purple diamond.
Let's just ask Emma. I think that'll be much quicker.
Double purple diamond.
She's pink,
Excuse
Simon.
me. Excuse me, Emma. What is this gemstone doing here?
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's not a gem, it's a button. Albeit a very expensive one. From the victim's jackets.
Oh yeah.
Must have fallen off and gotten in there somehow. See?
Yeah.
See? Every puzzle has an answer, Athena.
That is
Is
a dumb and
that-
boring and stupid answer, and I hate it.
Is that a reference to Professor Layton or something?
I don't.
Maybe.
Well, I thought my idea was really good. And so, fuck you. Wait, what's with the set? See here? Look at the gemstone.
Hey, you're right.
Gemstones out of court record. Cool. Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Anything else? Oh, you have more? You want to look at the set?
It's full of ash. You must burn incense in here.
So I was wondering, Apollo,
Uh-huh.
did the ash come from the incense sticks that were burned in this? Or do people put their incense in after there was already ash in there to hold them up?
Don't be silly, Athena. The answer's simple. The ash is the product of prayers from the countless visitors who came here.
Excuse me?
It's not a chicken or egg kind of thing.
Like, did they come here to burn things?
No, it
That's
doesn't
the
mean that
thing?
there's been so many people. There's always ash in it.
I don't get it.
Oh, that's an interesting take on it. It's so much more poetic than mine.
I get it.
Or theoretically.
You do?
Yeah.
People come here and therefore there's more ash in this little
Yeah, exactly.
basin here?
Yeah. So just that's just years upon years of ash.
From what? From doing what?
Well, it's kind of like a time travel kind of thing, where you.
Okay, shut up.
I see, you're doing a bit. Okay.
No, I actually think it's like the chicken or egg thing.
Inga's actually let's talk. Let's see if this gets us anything.
Oh, you must have been needing my forensic expertise. Just leave it to me.
Oh, actually, I was just wondering if you see anything strange about this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a yes? Why isn't she saying anything?
Cause she doesn't care. Tomb diagram. Diagram of the crime scene. The marble sarcophagus. I'll try it.
Hey, do you need my friends to get
No, you sure don't. Sure don't. Sure don't, Emma. Sure don't. Especially if you're gonna be mean. Talk about the gemstone. Nope. Sure doesn't like that. Yeah. What else? Tell me about this thing, Emma. Yeah. What else?
Yeah.
Damn it. Hey, you love bloodstains. You hate bloodstains.
Nah.
Damn it. I forgot that about you.
Do you
That
want to know
hate
what I love?
bloodstains. What do you love? Is it
Badges.
tomb crime photos?
No, it's badges.
No.
I hate badges.
Give me the badge.
Actually, wait. You know what? Actually, she might actually want to see the badge.
Your attorney's badge? Huh.
What? I only get a better reaction from you.
I'm tired of collecting your fingerprints. It's kind of lost its luster.
Yeah, but who knows? There could be other people's prints on it.
Ooh, that's true. Hand it over, buddy.
Oh.
Ah!
Okay.
Yeah.
What are we gonna? What?
Mm. The only
Oh.
prints I found were yours.
Ah, it's all dusty now.
Damn.
If I don't get a badge when I become an attorney, I'm gonna be absolutely furious.
You better wear it like all the time. Like,
I will
right
on
here.
every outfit, no matter what.
Yeah. I hope it looks like a croissant or whatever.
Yeah.
Gosh. Should we leave?
I think there's more examining.
All right, we'll go back to examining then.
The ceiling!
The ceiling. I don't think I can look at the ceiling, but I will try if it'll let me.
Where's the investigation powers from Danganronpa?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, here.
Wait. Oh, this?
No?
Here?
Someone could have hidden behind these curtains.
Sure.
Here, I'll go give it a try. Eric, can you see me?
Oh.
I'm behind the curtains. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can.
Can you see me?
Yes.
Can you see I'm behind here? Can you see me?
No, I can't tell at all. That's it! That's the perfect hiding place! Oh.
We did, Apollo. We solved the case.
Except that they checked there when they came inside.
Sorry to burst your bubble, but the Royal Guard charged the curtains when they went inside.
Yeah.
And they said no one else was in there besides Minister Inga, Dirk, and Miss Faye. That's how you say those names.
Yeah. Well, back to the drawing board, I guess.
My brilliant deduction. Destroyed in 3 sentences.
There it is. There it is.
Yay!
Hooray.
Huh. I think we've covered just about everything. Maybe we should go over what we've learned so far.
For starters, we're dealing with a locked room murder.
Yes. Everybody loves these.
But instead of the tomb being locked, it was being cordoned off by the Royal Guard. And after the murder, no one was found to be hiding inside.
Right. In addition, we also know that Dirk's fingerprints were all over the murder weapon.
Okay.
The curtain around the sarcophagus was drenched in the victim's blood on one side.
It was?
Blood must have also gotten on the killer when they stabbed the minister from behind.
Dirk had blood on him when the crime was first discovered. Unfortunately, he doesn't remember what happened. New. This is not good.
So what we know so far is things couldn't be worse for our case. And there's still an understatement somehow.
Yeah, it's looking pretty grim.
Oh, if you two are done here, I'll have to ask you to leave. Go on, scoot.
But why? Something wrong, Emma? Why are you trying to give us the boot to the head?
It's just easier if you're not here when his ephemeral holiness arrives.
Who?
Oh, I thought we were gonna be alone.
Speak of the Duvel.
Prosecutor Shatmadi.
Holy shit, I get a line.
I know, we've been quiet for a while, haven't we, Paul Shane?
Detective Sky, it seems you've spoken at length with these two lawyers. I do hope you've also kept an eye on them.
Yes, of course. Like a hawk. They didn't touch a single thing. Ha 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 ha.
Are you lying to me, Miss Sky?
They're really cute and I love them and they're gonna get married.
Give a lawyer an inch and they'll take a mile.
Yeah.
Never forget that.
There's a look at distrust again.
Both of
Same
us.
with him. Yeah. Hey, Nayuta! Do you really believe that Dirk's guilty?
You.
Oh, whoops, accidentally pressed the court record button.
Give him
My
the
bad.
badge. And are you seriously going to prosecute this case? I mean, he's your father. You were once part of the Defiant Dragons, weren't you?
Knew some more.
But, oh, don't you
And
fade away on me, you
will
son of a
leave.
bitch. Hey, Nayuta, wait! I said wait! Come on, Athena, after him!
I want absolutely no fucking part of this.
We get to flying tackle him.
Hello again.
All right. Hello again. Well, I think that's probably gonna be as good a point as any to cut it.
Yeah,
Sounds good to me.
probably.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, it's good. This is looking like an interesting case so far. The queen is evil as fuck.
Yeah, she's totally evil.
Super duper evil.
I'm gonna have to practice that voice a bit, I guess.
I think
Yeah.
maybe you might want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. I got a lot of talking in at the beginning and then at the end, like me and Falchion just sort of sitting here like, wow. This investigation section's going on for a while.
You kids have
Hopefully.
fun out
We'll
there.
get some more.
All right, everybody. Thank you all very much for hanging out with us.
Maybe should we talk about tomorrow? Or what's not tomorrow?
Tomorrow is not Danganronpa. Sorry, it's actually Sunday. Okay, there it is.
There it is. It's out
everybody.
there. You can't take it
It's
back
out
now.
there.
It's out there.
I already said the thing on Discord. It was fine. But hey, we're good. All right, everybody. Good night.
Bye.
Night.